Okay. Okay, good. It works. It works. Yeah, it's okay. It works. And I'm glad about it too. Um, alrighty. Alrighty. Let me put this over here. Um, put this over here. Close that tab. What's up here? There we go. Good, good, good. Let me also take this one out too. And then, yeah, we're good. Perfect. Mango Tango, welcome in. How are you doing today? Today has been a great day. How are you feeling today, my friend? Ooh, wait a minute. I'm gonna put this up here. um, I have to say, today has been quite gloomy, but that's okay because I got to nap. And when it's raining outside, I get to sleep. And that makes me very happy. What is that? Oh, over here too. There we go. But yeah, welcome in, friend. Today we are going to be playing The Sims 2. I was going to play it yesterday, but then my brain just kind of forgot that was on the schedule to stream The Sims 2. But you know, plans change. It's okay. We live through it each and every day. And take these two. I mean, just roll with the punches. Rolling with the punches. Pup Greg, welcome in, and you're doing wonderful. Got Applebee's with your mom for lunch. Ooh, I haven't been to Applebee's in forever. I kind of miss it. I usually, when I ever go to Applebee's, me and my parents get the two for 20 deal or whatever it's called. But yeah, I love Applebee's. I went shopping for makeup, clothes, candy, and jewelry at the mall. Ooh, that sounds like a very fun Saturday then. Well, that's fun. Melmu, Lizzie, Glitter Girl, Cool Mita, Kit Kat, Potato Chip. I love that name. But welcome in Games Over Moms and Jaromira, welcome in. How are you all doing? Ooh, Alabama Gulf Coast. Ooh, how is that going for you today? Where's that? Weird. Oh, you bought new PJs, and let me tell you, bestie, I have never been more comfier. Honestly, you know what's funny? Like having new clothes, or just, I guess new pajamas is always so much fun, and I don't know why, but it's so comfy. You've been reading all day. Ooh, anything in particular? Mm, Kester, welcome in. Autumn Savvy, welcome in. Um, Akuluma? Akuluma, welcome in. You have to tell, I have something to tell you as an update from yesterday. Ooh, let me know. I want to know. Tomorrow's your wedding anniversary. Happy wedding or soon to be wedding anniversary. That's so exciting, Stacy. What are you going to do to celebrate? Anything in particular? Warlord Coupon Nut, welcome in. You found Shino? That's so cool. How many tickets did it take you to find Shino? Because let me tell you, finding those villagers are a time. Especially like the rare ones. They take forever. You're still trying to study for your finals, and here I am. Honestly, if you gotta lurk and put this room in the background, I totally understand. Studying is more important than my streams, honestly. Lynn's, welcome in. How are you? Also not going to church now because my brothers are sick. Oh, I hope your brothers feel better. This is never fun having sick relatives. You get to stay home in your PJs and play Sims all day. That sounds like a fun time. I mean, staying home with the PJs is always great. 163. That's not bad. That's actually not bad compared to what I had to go through to find Marshall. It took me forever. It took me ages. Where is, oh, here it is. I couldn't find my program. But I'm doing really good though, Savvy. Thank you for asking. I've been basically watching Simsy all day. That's all I've been doing. I've just been watching Simsy all day and editing some videos. That's all I've been doing. Um, oh, you were reading Lost Hero by Rick Rowan. Hmm. Is that a good book? Do you suggest it? Did you suggest that book? 7 Years of Marriage in Texas Roadhouse. Ooh. Well, that's gonna be a fun day for you then tomorrow, Stacy. And Woomst, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, all I've been watching is Simsy. That's all I've been doing. Because I've been waiting for Rick. And honestly, let me just tell you, Rick is a very kind human. Also, you know, yeah, we already know this. Alistair, welcome in. How are you? And John, welcome in. Yeah, she was streaming The Sims all day today. With Sophia and then Rick and then Black Widow. They're so cool. Honestly, I've been waiting for the day and it finally happened. So it made me very pleased to see it actually come into fruition. I know, right? It was so funny. I mean, The Sims 4 multiplayer mod is always like so buggy anyway. So, I mean, are we shocked? No. But, you know, at least they rolled with the punches and like made Rick Astley in The Sims. Okay. I don't know. There we go. When Rick said Valley Day, I choked from laughter. I thought it was very funny. Honestly, Rick likes chaos, confirmed. Wait, where did we live again? Oh, we live in Red Blossom Hills, that's right, yeah. But I'm doing really good though, John. I cannot complain. I've had a very fantastic day, actually. And I mainly have just been working on YouTube videos and watching Simsy all day. But other than that, the weather has been nice. No, he did. Yeah, Rick said Vladdy Daddy on stream, which is very funny. Which I thought was very hilarious. I don't think she did. I don't think she did. But yeah, Simsy met Rick today. It was for the Red Nose Day charity event that she had going on right now. I think she raised over $50,000 in 6 hours, I think. But yeah, it was definitely very funny. Honestly, everyone should listen to Rick. We all should get out more and touch some grass. Let's be real here. I don't get out much. I don't leave my house at all. So listen to Rick, get out more, touch some grass, and you'll be fine. Yeah. Oh, okay. So she did reach 50K. So 75K for Red Nose. That is so freaking cool. Honestly, I look up to Kayla so much when it comes to like things like this, you know? It's so nice that she does things like this all the time. Oh, you made a huge, wait, can I read? Today was a huge decision made. From now on, I'm taking photography seriously. Good. Like I'm actually taking photos for a living, and you've been doing it for a while, but now I'll be opening bookings. That's so exciting. I am very, very, very excited for you, Alistair. No, that is definitely a huge, huge step in life. Taking something that you love doing, taking it seriously and for a living is always, always so cool. That's a very, very cool accomplishment. I'm very, very happy for you. The Lost Hero is good so far. You plan on finishing it tonight? Only like 100 pages left? Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad then. Is it like a series of books or like just one book in the series? If there is one. I don't know. But Faye, welcome in, and Wooms to welcome in. How are you? He made the song, not the meme. That's true. Yeah, he just made the song. And then we all kind of went with it. Well, the internet did. Kind of went with the whole Rickroll meme. And it's become a whole phenomenon. But I don't think he knows about it, but I think he knows about it, but doesn't really care. But I think it's very funny though. Oh no, you're all good. I love life updates. I love life updates. So no, it's not annoying at all. I love learning about people's day because I don't do much. So I live vicariously through chat about what their life is going on, what's happening in their lives, you know? but you're fine. You've been listening to Animal Crossing villagers singing. I love that so much. And for some odd reason, I don't know why, but like my taskbar is being funky for no reason. I don't know why it is. That's weird. Also, why do I have these tabs open in the first place? That's weird. Nira D'Angelo, welcome in. How are you doing today? I hope your day's going pretty well and swell on this fine evening. I don't... Is there a way to, like, reset my taskbar? Is that a possibility? I kind of don't want to. I'm not going to. I don't really care. It's fine. It's fine. Oh yeah, we were talking about Kayla and Rick's stream today. I thought it was very hilarious, but it was so amazing. So our plans for today is definitely not get a job, because who needs one in The Sims? Let's be real here. But our goal for today is to definitely have our child here, me please help, to possibly go into private school. And I want to start Gen 2 today, but I don't think we will be able to, since we are at a slow standstill when it comes to our age. But welcome in. Oh, you got Tirara? I don't know how to say that game name, but I know what you're talking about. On the Steam sale, and it actually addicted. What is that game even about? I've seen it, but I never really actually understood it at all. Can I have you come down here? Child, please. Have you study Long Life Happiness, because you're gonna need it. The Lost Hero is the first of what I think of for book series. Oh, okay. Don't quote me on that. Okay. I mean, honestly, I feel like it could be, it sounds really cool. I mean, a lost hero, you gotta find your lost hero at least. So I would assume that there would be. Oh, it is a series. Yeah, there's 4 other books actually in the series. Wait a minute. Is this the one about like Percy Jackson and them? Because if so, I didn't even know. You were gonna try and stay in Children for a while because because that's what the rate took you. Their whole Twitch channels are lagging out. Oh no. I had some random issues with Twitch today as well, where the stream wasn't working, and I got very confused as to why it wasn't, but luckily I fixed it. Your villager Marina is always singing. Seriously, she's so cute, and she goes on for hours and hours and hours. Honestly though, Marina, I would say yeah, they would do that. It seems like that type of vibe. It makes perfect sense. I wouldn't question it. I'd just say go along with it and hope for the best. Hope for the best. And it's good to see you too as well. And you got 3 furry noodles today, and now you have 3 fur babies. Oh, that's so exciting. Devil Shana, I'm so excited and happy for you. I thought you were gonna get 4 though. Or I guess I don't know. It's like 2D Minecraft, the closest description to kind of to think of it. Okay. Okay. And Loser Timmy, welcome in. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well and swell. Yeah, Twitch has been very glitchy these past couple of days, where it would work and then it wouldn't work. So yeah, it only happened to a couple of streams that I've been to today. It was so weird. Please wait. Cool folder description. Please buy my products. I am actually very poor. Please give me your money. Oh my gosh. I love The Sims 2. It's very funny. We're kind of rich. Your power went out at the beginning of Sims stream, and I thought I was going to miss a special guest because it didn't come back for a while. Oh, that's scary. That is really scary. Honestly, though, I mean, my power went out on Wednesday and it was so confusing. Well, last week on Wednesday, basically. And I was very concerned, like very, very concerned. And Deb, welcome in. And yeah, this is Rags to Riches, but we are kind of basically out of the rags, and we do have the riches now, since we do technically have over 117,000 simoleons to our name right now. So we're doing all right in the fun department, and we're just kind of just chilling for the most part. I'm trying to have my kid, you know, study, become a good kid in their skills, which is really not anything from besides creativity. But I'm really trying, really trying. Oh, did you buy a new computer? Is that what your news is, Dabney? Yay, we're making good stuff today. We also are supposed to age up in 3 days to an elder, so we have a little bit of time left, and you age up in 5 days. You have any friends? You have one friend, Wendy can come over. But yeah, honestly though, my plan for today was to literally just have a chill day, mostly for my kid, since he is only a child. He doesn't have any friends really. I'm trying to make friends, so we're like basically in the rags, but still in the riches. We're trying to stay in the riches more than we should. Let's call up a sim after we finish our painting. Except my laptop is coming with me. Yay! Going to look for food now, Bessie. All good, Mango Tango. Our dog came back home from work. Good for you. Good for you. Help. They're here to help the family funds. Our dog named Help is going to be an elder in 5 days, the same day our kid's supposed to age up into a teenager, but they are a stunt double in the show business career. But we need to definitely teach them tricks so they can get promoted, which is speak, roll over, and play dead. What if I have you? Well, you're sleeping right now. We do need a bathroom. But congratulations, Dabney. Look at that. Look at you. Finally, we could become a YouTuber. It's about time. You've never seen The Sims 2? Well, my friend, you are in for a treat. You are in for a treat. And Calvin Cake, welcome in. How are you doing today? I hope your day is going pretty well and swell this fine evening. Okay. But welcome in. Yeah, so in The Sims 2, you can actually have your pets, cats and dogs, get a job, and they earn money. They get promotions only by like trained skills. So I think that's like really, really fun. We've never had anything like this before, and I don't know why they got rid of it because it was such a cool feature. Simple, but fun. But yeah, my dog. But congratulations, Dabney, on the computer. What are your plans? What are your plans for the PC? Look at me, I'm poor. Yay! You know what's funny? You know what's very funny, Dab? When I got my computer, this one that I have now, my soul died a little bit actually, because I had to pay $3,000 for my new computer, which is ridiculous. This was like 2 years ago, but still, my soul died a little bit because having to drop that much money on a computer is ridiculous. And I'm like, well, I'm poor now. I will not buy anything ever again. I hate spending money. But you know, hey, a good purchase decision when your computer is starting to die on you, which I needed to. Like, honestly, my old computer, my first one, was dying after like 5.5 years of using it for stuff, for like YouTube and streaming, that I was like, you know what, I'm gonna buy a new computer because it's time and I need to have something that I can call my own, that I paid for myself and I'm using constantly. Let's get this mirror. Are they like day jobs or individual gigs? They are day jobs. So with your pets in the game, they are all day jobs. They are a 9 to 5 type of career. Technically, they don't last that long. Like for my dog Help over here, they go from 8 to 1 based on their level of their career right now. So they're there for like a long, long time. And throughout the day of their job, there are like these chance cards that can help them or hurt them in their career. And most of the time it usually helps them depending on what you choose and how you like kind of read it. But yeah. Finally playing all my games with no lag. That's what we like to hear. You got NZXT. I had 3 people help me figure out. Including the guy from Apple. Yeah. I get all of my PCs and stuff from NZXT because I love NZXT. They're my sponsor anyway, so why not love them? I mean, I've loved them even before, but still. But it's a worthy investment, you know? Yeah. And like what's great though, I can write my computer off of my taxes. Like anything that I buy that's tech related is like I can write on my taxes, which is always great. Are you calling Wendy? Call Wendy. And there's a penguin. Wait. Oh, man. Oh, you posted pictures in Discord today? Oh, good, good, good. Thank you. Well, I will definitely give those a look-see then, because now I'm excited to see what your lovely kiddos will look like, or what they look like. Why can't you call? Are they not home? What time is it? It's, oh, did we skip school? No, it's a snow day. Then what? Oh my gosh. What's your painting? Just like me, good synthesizer equals good leader of church band. IRL, yes. Yes. The guy from Apple and wait, me, the guy from Apple and Garrett helped me, as one should, you know, as an oh, okay. I was like, what was happening? I mean, honestly, as a streamer of like over a decade, I know a thing or two, you know. I realize I've been on the internet for half of my life, which is crazy. I started making content on the internet since I was like 14, and now I'm 26. So it's like, it's crazy, literally insane. But I want to see you. I want to see animals, 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 animals. Oh, I have to scroll. Oh my gosh, wait, they're so cute. Wait, they're adorable. Oh. Oh, yeah, there's only 3 of them. Oh. Yay! I love them. That isn't true for me, sadly. Good PC equals no more console play. True. I have a console, but I don't play on it as much as I used to. I should, but I always forget. My heart just sank and I thought your dog passed away. That's what I thought too for a split second. And then I forgot that I was training my dog how to play dead. Like, oh, oops, my bad. Call Sim. Call Wendy, please. Call your only friend, please. Chat with Wendy. Make some friends. Oh, okay, now I know how to reset it. Okay, let me see. Wait a minute. For some reason, I have to reset my task bar, which is so annoying. Process. Window Explorer. Okay. Reset. Yay! Good. You have a console, but I never play on it. Yeah, neither do I. I mean, whenever I get the chance to play on my console, it's like very, very rarely. But when I do, it's like, yeah, that's what I need. Oh, wait, you know what? Instead of like, boy, get off the phone. I want to call the headmaster. Get off the phone. Get off the phone. Get off the phone. Call the headmaster right now. I forgot this was a thing in the game that we can not hire, but we can call the headmaster over to our job. That way we're able to see if we have a chance of getting our kid into private school, which I miss so much. Please. When will you be coming over? Okay, good. So my child will hopefully be able in good standing to meet the headmaster tomorrow at 5 p.m. to see if they'll be able to get into private school. Let's study anger management and have, actually, no, wait, no, you. Oh, so glad you all liked the forever busy. Yeah, so there were only 3 of them, Devil Oceana. You said you were gonna get 4? So what are their names? Since there's only 3 technically. I felt so called out. The guy was helping me out with my iMac, and I told him I played the same game on it for years. And it's Sims. I felt so called out. Oh my gosh. I mean, he knew. But you know what's so annoying? Whenever like, okay, when one of my friends, Jen, I forget, maybe it was Jen. Either way, one of my friends literally went to a computer store and said, "I need this graphics card," and it was like the highest one. Like I think it was an NVIDIA GTX Titan, which is a very very powerful graphics card, by the way. And like, I mean, I'm sure Jen plays more than like just The Sims, but like people should never assume that like, oh, you don't need that. No. Like Sims is such a really powerful game. It's such a powerful game. It's such a wonderful game. So successful, long lasting, it will never end. And I feel like people in the tech place where don't no people in like the tech areas say, you don't know what I play on my computer. I could be playing higher games in The Sims, but no, I try to play The Sims. But the man is a true gamer, literally. Sims will thrive. I mean, honestly, we can now say that Rick Astley plays The Sims. Rick Astley plays The Sims. Is 26 years old and still cranking out the great tunes. That's good. Keep on that. Miss House Phones. So do I. And Bonnie Panther, welcome in. How are you? I hope you're doing well today. We're eating burnt turkey, which is not great, but go grab a meal, please. Thank you. 26 years of me playing my Sims, and guess I got my money's worth. Honestly, you take care of your stuff, it will last for a very long time. So 26 years, not bad. You want to play The Sims, you're not gonna lie, but my computer could not run that. Yeah, The Sims 3 is probably the one game that I still have issues with here and there, but not too much. But that game is impossible. Didn't you know The Sims isn't a real game? Oh my gosh, when people say The Sims is not a real game, I'm like, let me just pull out a long list of reasons why The Sims is a real game. I can tell them that it's an esports game. Literally a esports competition type game. And I was one of the contestants. You know, if you need to prove somebody that The Sims is a real game, use the line that it's an esports game. It was on TV for a competitive gaming competition show called The Sims Spark, and I was a part of it. Yeah. She took the whole meal out of the oven with her bare hands. You know, John, we're basically out here living life like we have no feeling in our hands. But I'm not joking. Sometimes the food in this game is real crazy. It looks good, but kind of unappetizing at the same time. Okay. Oh, okay. Why does that food look a little more real than The Sims 2 and 3? Wait, The Sims 2 and 3 better than The Sims 4? Oh, I have no idea. Honestly, it's very photoshopped, I would say. But the fact that you can take pieces out of it, but it looks so real that it's scary. It's scary how real it looks, but I love it on how real it is. Can you put the leftovers away, please? Thank you, child. Thank you very much. I guess we should probably upgrade our house a little bit, but as of right now, we don't got much to deal with right now for us. I can actually upgrade our living room a little bit. We do have money to support ourselves. I feel bad for people who think The Sims 4 is a great game, then actually start playing and realize that it's actually doo-doo. Cars 2 Generations, we don't know her. No. You know, honestly though, I would love, it would make so much sense, I think. With the high school expansion pack, it would make so much sense to add in the BF and GF, relationship in Create a Sim, you know? It would make so much perfect sense. I think so. But we need that. We never had it before. Well, actually, no. I think we had that in The Sims 3, right? Either way, I think it's our perfect opportunity to have it now. Did that Sim just leave the play in the bathroom? Yes. Yes, they did. Shocking, isn't it? It shouldn't be. Get a little video game thing here. Actually, no, I want to get this one. This one looks cooler. Because we basically live in life where we have no feelings. Because it's pickles. Oh, pixels. Yeah. We basically have no feelings. Yeah. Because we basically live in pixels. Yeah. Yeah. It makes perfect sense. Also, in The Sims 4, if you wanted to recolor something, like you put down like an object down like this, and you want to recolor it, it would cost you money to update the swatch, which is ridiculous, I find, because your Sims will go broke that way. We don't have time for that. No, thank you. No, no. Has anyone ever had their Dream Home Decorator oven glitch? Glitch how? You had to switch ovens and it was so bad. I have like this weird glitch when you open up the oven door. It's a little bit lower than normal, so it has like a weird animation to it. At least for me it does. Let's get this one. The fridge is shiny. It's very expensive. We're out here living the rich life. Actually, how much does that fridge cost anyway? We can't afford a better appliances in our kitchen, which is what I want. Coffee and pasta, thank you. The fridge costs 1,500 simoleons. Not bad for a fridge. I mean, everything in The Sims 2 cost way less than the other games. I mean, I love this fridge more than like the other one because it's more expensive, but it looks nice. What did I come back to? Life. Life. Let's get a toaster oven, and then let's get a nice little processor as well. That'd be cool. Oh, we need a sink in here. We couldn't afford one earlier, but now we can. Now we can afford a sink in our kitchen. What career is my sim in? So my sim doesn't have a career because we were doing the whole Rags to Riches playthrough, and in Rags to Riches you can't have a career. So I ended up having my dog get a job instead so we could afford our bills. But luckily for us, we went a lot of like treasure hunting and stealing things and buying stuff and then reselling it, open up a home business, and we made a lot of money through it. But I think honestly though, I might put my sim into a career now that we're really done with the whole Rags to Riches era anyway. And our skills are so good that we might just find a career. Let's do, I kind of want to go down the route of journalism because I think it'll be really cool to document our time. The sim won't stop making the item immediately. Oh, it stopped making the item immediately before putting it into the oven. Switch ovens and problem solved. Weird. Why are you crying? Wait a minute. Why are you crying? My sim is crying for no reason. Also, I realized my webcam is way lower than it should be. Why are you crying? Are you okay? Oh, because you burned your turkey. That's why. No wonder. Worked so good for quite a while, and then it also said, nope, no good. Oh, well, it said, not today. Not today. Yeah, my sim was sad because they burnt their turkey in the oven. Well, you shouldn't have left it. Okay. But I find The Sims 2 is hands down one of my favorite games I've ever played. And it had everything. The memory system. I mean, you name it, it had it. We haven't gone on vacation in a while. But we should go on vacation before we turn into an elder. I know the toy set was so adorable. I want it back so badly in the game. You have no idea. I need it because kids need more activities to play with, like the lemonade stand we have out here. I mean, I love that I love that item. And then the whole like toy car, not toy car, but the toy oven. I mean, kids had it all. You didn't know pets could get jobs in The Sims 2? Yep. Yeah, so with pets, they could get jobs. And in order to get promoted in this game, you would have to like have them learn tricks. And it only goes up to level 3, I assume, or level 5. I think is the highest your pets can get do their career. Control pets. One. There we go. What? Oh, oops. I tapped in the wrong sheet. Oh. You also can control your pets in this game if you type in Bullprop control pets on. Go to bed. You can go to bed as well. Because we ourselves don't make money to support the family. No. The dog is a breadwinner. It makes perfect sense. Yeah. I mean, our dogs, our pets are here to make a living. They have to earn their keep. We don't have time for our pets to be freeloaders in this economy called The Sims 2. Earn your keep in the home, make some money. I mean, isn't that why people have like pet Instagrams for a reason? So the pets can earn their keep in the home. I mean, pets are adorable. They get brand deals every day. I mean, we have dogs getting sponsorships out the wazoo. You miss the toy oven so much in the small doll houses. Yeah, there was another thing too, with kids that I actually really loved a lot. I miss like this stuff right here. Like the whole like jungle gym thing right here was so perfect. I love the merry-go-round, was really nice. I mean, what else do we have that I really like? Oh yeah, the small doll house, this one. Yeah, that was a nice one. I wish we had gotten more than like this, but I will take what I can get. I mean, I cry when food gets wasted. Same. Like literally the other day, I cried for no reason because I was watching Stranger Things Volume 2 twice. But then I just wanted to cry for a split second because I ruined my waffles. I tried to make waffles, but apparently I wasn't adding enough water, and hence I was just crying, for just sobbing because I couldn't make my waffles correctly. Like, why is it so difficult? They tell you on the box, but yet I don't listen. Oh, good, all good. Lurk away, Cowplant. Lurk away. Okay. Let's speed up. You did one TikTok of your cat and he got one more views than my other videos I've done, so just say it's right there. Yeah, exactly. Ooh. You literally got up to write another blog? Well, you are good when it comes to your energy anyway. So a project, blog about arts and crafts, help get to promotion. Okay. We're gonna go resume our little pot holder. I know, it's literally like when you don't put enough water into your waffle mix, it's sad. It was all like gooey and weird. I still ate it because I'm like, I'm not wasting my waffle. I spent like a good solid 20 minutes trying to make that. So yeah, I was stressed. But luckily now I know proper measurements and what to put in and what not to put in. Back then, the pets actually paid the rent to live there. Nowadays, our pets live rent-free. Pets living rent-free in this economy? SMH. Oh, and another cool thing about The Sims 2 that I wanted to mention is that your Sims can earn like talent badges. And with these talent badges, they have a lot of benefit to them. When it comes to sewing, the higher your badge is, the more things you can unlock. Like right now, we can make teddy bears, curtains, white curtains, but I believe once we reach a gold talent badge in sewing, we can actually sew clothing and sell it, which I think is really awesome. I don't know, The Sims 2 was very detailed to me. Can you go over here to your dog? We're gonna take you for a walk since it's Saturday. I ruined my waffles. I mean, is that not something to cry about? Understandable? Yeah. Relatable. Stick 'em over the sun for Stevens and waffles. I weep for sad, soggy waffles. I just want to cry. But a part of me wants to try and make pancakes, which I know I feel like I can make pancakes properly well with no issue. But I have a waffle maker and I want to use that more often. Easy cleanup, because you put it in, you take it out, there's nothing left to clean out of it. So, kind of a blessing. kind of lovely. You love watching my cooking videos? Oh, I'm so glad. I really want to get back into like making those videos because I really enjoyed them. Like I really did. I miss vlogging. I feel like I have nothing else to vlog really. Like for me, my vlogs would literally consist of me just sitting in my chair working on art and eating food, and that's literally it. So I mean, I feel like I should get back into vlogging again. I have no excuse not to vlog, you know. If only I could get my cats to work and pay the bills so I could be the freeloader. I mean, you could. They say it's all about the angles when it comes to your pet's Instagram and the editing and then reaching out to brands and having a following. Let's study sales real quick. We have a couple more hours until the headmaster shows up. Lordy Lou the teddy bear. There we go. Yeah, pancakes or waffles, I don't mind either, but I like waffles more because all the holes and everything. And welcome back, Dekayo. You made tacos. What kind of tacos did you make? Soft tacos? Regular, like hard shell tacos? You know, I should get back into vlogging. I could vlog tomorrow. That is true. Honestly, if I was going to come back to vlogging, I would probably do like a small update video of why I've been gone for like nearly 7 to 8 months. Because the last vlog I did was when I moved into my apartment. And that was literally it. The last vlog I've ever done. So maybe I should return back. I have things I want to share, basically, anyway. So, yeah. What does our teddy bear look like? What do they look like? I want to know. Oh, wait, that looks so adorable. Oh, that's so cute. Wait. Oh, so cute. I was like, what's clogging? I don't know how to clog dance. I wish I did, because that sounds fun. But honestly, though, I should get back into vlogging. I really should. I have no excuse. I have no excuse. I have a lot of cleaning I have to do anyway. So I feel like cleaning montages, cooking videos, art vlogs, traveling vlogs. Because I'm traveling in a couple of weeks to somewhere. And Goopy, welcome in. How are you doing today? No, I have not. Have you ever made pancakes or waffles with cinnamon in it? Yeah, I have made waffles before, but I haven't properly made pancakes yet. And Tabitha, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope your day's going pretty well and so well in this fine evening. Oh, you burnt your muffin. Oh, man. But happy 4th to you, Tabico, in like 2 days' time. But welcome in. Oh, the furniture shopping is all done. I've completed everything. I want to buy another chair for this room because I want to make a reading corner. That's what I really want. I want to have a reading corner for myself. That way I'm able to get out of my chair and read books again because I haven't read a book in like 3 years. But I want to make cinnamon waffles one day, Stacy. One day. So welcome in, Goopy. That sounds like work though, so I guess I'll continue to pay my bills. And you made soft tacos. Okay, good. You remember when your mom taught you to make pancakes, you burnt them all? They say if you want to make pancakes, you have to watch them because if you don't, they will become burnt, which is not ideal. Okay, we have 3 hours left, so let's actually wake you up. You can get off of this computer. We need to have you teach. I think it's speak, right? Yeah, speak and roll over. Good. And then have you go up here to your lovely... Oh, we don't have a dresser of any kind. Oopsies. Okay, let's get a dresser real quick for our kid. Because we don't have one. You meant vlogging, by the way. Oh, you're all good, Mango. You're all good. Autocorrect is never your best friend sometimes, and it's just sad. Let's change into... Oh, wait, we can't change. We need to buy. Go express delivery shop online. Mother, please, please, buy your child new clothes. They need them. Buy clothing every day. There we go. And you're doing good. You work today. Now heating up chicken nuggets and tater tots. I want some. I want chicken nuggets and tater tots so badly. I ate all of mine. I have regular potatoes I can cut into French fries, but that takes time. But other than that, I'm good though. I've been watching Simsy all day, and then I had worked on some videos to edit that I wanted to do. So it's been a productive day. You like using cinnamon creamer and sometimes in your pancakes, highly recommend. Okay, I'll have to look up a proper recipe for that because I like cooking a lot, but I want to make sure I'm making the right ones that I will like. Okay, cinnamon pancakes. Never tried it, but be down for that. You started working on the study show before? Nice. I actually looked at the gallery earlier today to see what you all have posted so far, and I have to say they're looking pretty snazzy. Just saying. So if you want to do my shell challenge, if you haven't done it already, you still have a lot more time. It's not due until the 14th. You were watching Simsy, a little Simsy today. It was so amazing. I was watching the whole thing. She did a one with Sophia and then Rick. You had some mozzarella sticks at Applebee's. Something about Applebee's is so delicious, and I don't know why. Like, Applebee's has like some good food, and I'm kind of here for it just because the taste of mainly their well, I only get like one thing, which is like chicken tenders and fries, maybe a turkey burger or something, but like still, I said my laptop is out to get me because I always neglect it. You know, when you neglect the things that you have, it becomes a bit of a pain. Okay, let's see. Can you change into... Actually, take a quick bath real quick, my friend, before the headmaster shows up. Yeah, Simsy met Rick and Sophia today on stream. She was raising money for Red Nose Day, which helps prevents child poverty. But yeah, she did indeed. You loved how your turns out. Oh, good. Boiling some potatoes now to make some real mashed potatoes. Very good. See, I have powdered potatoes. I just put them in a bowl, add water, and heat up for like 3 minutes, and then I got my mashed potatoes. So, that's me. That's what I got. I got 4 bags of those from Aldi's for, I think, $1. And Stars for Hyrule, welcome in. How are you doing today? Oh, you meant shell challenge. I was like, wait, what? But yeah, we do have a new shell challenge going on right now. It's a room shell this time. Like last time we did. Oh no, child, come out here, please. Clean this up, please. Before the headmaster sees it. Let's greet them real quick. You had Wendy's and I feel disgusting. Oh no! Wendy's has its ups and downs. Don't go to bed. What are you doing? Don't chuck them in, please. Greet the headmaster before they leave. Greet them right now. Thank you. I don't really eat fast food anymore just because fast food is just not really for me. I found it very disgusting, so I don't eat it anymore. Love good powdered potatoes, same. They're very quick and easy to make. Like honestly, hands down, if you want powdered potatoes, get them from Aldi's or somewhere else, but still, they're great. Yeah, Wendy's is very greasy, yeah. The powdered mashed potatoes are good for thickening soup or stew and making it taste yummy. I put like paprika and chili powder in my mashed potatoes sometimes. And then I tend to mix it with corn because I think it tastes delightful. Child, if you don't wake up and like talk to the headmaster, that would be very nice. Show him that you are worthy to join the school. You wish you had those kind of mashed potatoes. It's much easier, but I can't stand powdered potatoes. Yeah, most of the time it can be very tricky with a lot of powdered potatoes just because sometimes they're just nasty. Oh, I realized we don't have a dining room table. Oh, snap. Oh, no. Get rid of this. Oh, my gosh. He's gonna think we're unworthy of being in his school. Go over here. Take this out. Dining room table right now. Oh, no. When you have a kitchen but not a proper dining room table. SMH. Here we go. That's better. Looks cool. Sometimes cayenne pepper. Ooh, paprika and chili powder are your go-to spices. Same. I sometimes also use parsley as well. Two of your home will be lovely. Oh, good. Okay, well, let me show you this room over here. Go here. Come inside. Don't be shy. Let's see. Showroom. But yeah, I usually like use parsley, chili powder, paprika. All of my go-to spices, you know. You were at your boyfriend's house and you wanted it. And I was like, well, I mean, no harm in like trying it. But like Wendy's is like every once in a while, I find. Once in a while you'll like it. Once in a while you won't. It just really depends. Now let's take this food down here. We have no room for anything. So let's get rid of this. Put this right here. And then we're going to see if we can call the meal to household. You're right here. We're going to schmooze. Showroom. Can he not get inside? And tour. You weren't too impressed. Well, yeah, it's fine. Talk, entertain. Oh, call for dinner. Can you wait? Oh, he can't get in because the door was locked. Oops, my bad. Call for dinner. There we go. That's better. That's better. Instant potatoes are only ones. I like for some odd reason. I mean, you know, everyone has their choices. Everyone has their preference. I mean, no harm in trying. But you know, hey, I'm doing really good though. Issa, thank you for asking. We're playing with our lovely rags to riches family right now at the moment, and so far it's going okay. I have to say, just because we're not living in poverty anymore, since we do have over 100,000 simoleons to our name, so it's going pretty good. Cannot complain. We're trying to get our kid into private school, actually. Our dog won't move. Over here. But so far so good. Let's smooth about school. The girls are so pretty. Thank you. I'm glad you like my sim. Their name is called Struggling Help. And you know what's funny? Our house is called Mentally Unstable. Yeah. Mentally Unstable is the name of our home. And we have a sim named Struggling Help, a child called Me Please Help, and then a dog named Help. We're out here really struggling. We need a lot of help. And every time I click on my kid, since his name is Me Please, it literally, oh, wrong sim. It literally says, well, I had a screenshot. Whenever like we want to age him up, basically, what I find very funny, it says, take me to cake please or whatever. Let me see if I can find a screenshot for you because I can show you because I think it's very funny. But I found The Sims 2 just one of the games that are very hilarious to me that literally make no sense of any kind. But yeah, it says, so we were aging up our kid to a toddler, actually. And it literally, oh no, to a child, sorry, a child. And it says, bring me please to cake. And I think that's just so funny. And like, the cake is gigantic, by the way. Also, Sparks, welcome in. How are you? They eat so aggressively in The Sims 2. It's funny. It's very hilarious. The amount, like the size of the food is crazy. Like this cake is the size of his head. But though, it do be good. Are you struggling though? The house looks so nice. You have 100K. Well, mentally we're struggling. I think that counts, right? Mentally we're struggling. Here's our poorly disgusting lemonade we were trying to sell. And then some weird guy outside at 9 p.m. looking at us selling our lemonade. I can relate to your household, thank you. I'm mentally unstable sometimes, so I can relate to this household as well. But will you put my child into private school? That would be really nice if you could. Talk about school, leave my child alone. Flirting gets us nowhere, but flirting might try something. Flirt. Talk about chat, schmooze about school. But I'm doing really good though, Sparks. Thank you for asking, and I'm glad you're doing great as well. No, talk to the headmaster. We need to be in private school right now. Please. Or I can just schmooze my way in by flirting. Why are you angry? Why are you angry? Come down. But I'm doing good though. It's been a lovely day. The weather has been actually good. 77 degrees. Sims 4 food, what food? It says it's portion size in The Sims 2. What food says it's portion size in The Sims 2? Food, my portion size, literally. So apparently if you have to get at least to like 90 to be like what's the word, not required, but like qualified to get into the school, to private school, or they'll just reject you, which is not fun. They said, what's portion control? We said, what? Yeah. Bring me please a cake. Why does that sound like something Yoda would say on his birthday? It sounds like it, honestly. Sir, are you okay? Is everything all right with you? Because you seem unstable. Drake. I would love, okay. Another thing that I would love to have back is definitely private school, but the headmaster would be so much fun to have back. Give me the headmaster back and I will be pleased. This does not count for anything. Talk about school. Please. We're at 69 out of 90. Ooh, 73. Wait, that counts? Wait a minute, talking and chatting actually counts? It counts for something? Wait, hang out. What do you mean? I didn't get into private school because you don't think I'm worthy of being in your school? What is this? Your cousin's laptop is better than your own. I'm back, but it's in light mode. Ew. Rip your eyes. Light mode is scary. I don't like light mode. Light mode hurts my eyes. I didn't want to go to school. I didn't want to go to your school anyway. Luckily for me, I can use my computer and do auto-enroll my child into private school because I can afford it. Also, that's not your bed, but okay. How poor are your Sims? Money-wise, doing okay. But mentally, poorly. I've seen the light. It's not fun. Dragon, welcome in. How are you doing today? Oh, we age up into an elder today on Sunday. And then my kid ages up into a teen in 3 days. Oh my gosh. I need to have you work on your skills because there is literally nothing that I can help you with. Well, luckily for me, I can have you go to study skills. Is it on? Unassigned? No. We might need another computer actually. But mentally we're unstable. But we're not poor in when it comes to money, which is nice for us. It's good. But love to so welcome in though. I hope you're doing good. Let's see, let's have you go over here. Study about cooking, because I want you to become a chef one day. That will be good for my kid, right? Having him study about culinary, teach you how to speak for your career. Me, please, has gained a point in cooking skill from the Monique Moneywell computer. Good. I'm too lazy to change it. Me. Because don't you have to go through like a setting on Twitch to change it all? That's too much work. We don't work today, and you don't go to school until tomorrow. Oh, we have all this time in the world. Oh, this is easy. This is easy. Oh my gosh, I thought making all these skills would be so much work, but no. Let's have you make some curtains. I've also been thinking of actually selling a bunch of our stuff we've been sewing lately. Oh, wait, that's so cool. Playing in the bathtub. That's so adorable. Isn't that because he has a very good playful, yeah, it is. For his personality, he's very, very, very playful. So he has a little bit more interactions than others, which is really nice. And you're doing good. I'm glad you're doing great today. Well, you know, hey, if you ever have any questions, I'm always here. Help. Anything. Okay. Let's have you sit in the car because I want you all both to go somewhere. I need to have you take your child to some odd like restaurant or like place to find some friends, or the park, which honestly, I don't think the park is even open, is it? Or do we have a park in this town? I don't think we do. We might go get some leftovers real quick. You can also get some leftovers as well. You're both hungry. Yes. Playful and grouchy is a mood. Yes. I mean, honestly, the fact that my kid is really neat, really active, and really playful really tells you something. I mean, he's a Scorpio, so I mean, makes sense. My other sim right here is a Pisces, and then my dog themselves, they are, let's see. My dog is a Leo. It's not so bad. The more I look at it, Dab, don't do it. Don't do it. No, run away right now. Get away from the light. It's not worth your time. Diddy, I'm gonna sniff you. Is it over playing in the tub? Yeah. It's not gonna be fun setting everything up on the new PC. The hours it'll take, it takes so much time. When you have like a new PC, everything takes longer than it should be. We need to bathe my dog because you are smelly. You go up here. Let's bathe help. You're a Gemini? Ooh. I'm a Pisces, IRL. What is everyone's zodiac sign, by the way? I would love to know. I know a few Geminis, actually. One of my friends, Ocean, is a Gemini. Oh, yay. That's so nice. Okay. Oh, my kid's like cleaning up and everything. This is good. This is good for us. Eventually I'll have struggling to read. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have you, one of these days, have my kid learn long life happiness and fire safety. We haven't had a fire in a long time in this household, so it's definitely been a minute. But still, I am highly concerned most of the time for my household because they never know what to do. Take your kid over to Blue Water Village, and we'll go over to the salon. We're gonna get a new haircut. Sagittarius, Scorpio, Virgo, Leo, Scorpio, Leo. Ooh, I see 2 Leos, a Scorpio, an Aquarius, Capricorn. Ooh, fancy schmancy. An Aquarius, nice. I'm on the exact line being between Gemini and Taurus, a very dangerous combination. You know, they do say dangerous combinations make the person interesting to hang out with. Now someone be a Libra and the squad will be complete. Please, any Libras in the chat? Cancer, your birthday is on the 4th. Ooh, well, happy almost birthday, Nero D'Angelo. That is so exciting. You got any good plans for your birthday? Oh, there is a Libra. We got a Libra. And the squad is now complete. Yay. Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn. So wait. Relina is a Libra. We got 3 Libras in the chat. So we got Aquarius, Gemini, Sagittarius, Pisces. We got all these new signs. You're an amazing Scorpio. Oh. Plans are to chill and play games. Very good. We love chilling and playing games. That's what I love. Wait, you can make a friend over here. Meet Virginia, please. While we get a haircut. Let's go ahead and get a makeover. Libra, I have arrived. Janie, welcome in. How are you? Libra, Cancer, Libra. Ooh. The whole collection. Poggies. Pogs. Those scissors look dangerous on my head. But let's get a new hairstyle, shall we? I think we shall. I'm gonna get this hairstyle here. And then I want new eyebrows. They look a little bit better on my sim. These eyebrows. And then maybe actually get some eyelashes. Probably some new makeup as well. Daff, welcome in. How was your little mini road trip? What are you up to today? Welcome in, my friend. How are you? How are you? Libras have arrived. Let the chaos. Oh my gosh. The chaos. Let the chaos commence. Let's see. No. I realized I have a lot of makeup custom content in my game that I never use. Okay. Let's see the new look. You love your birthday in the month of Halloween. You know what I am really excited about? I'm so excited for Hocus Pocus 2. I know it comes out September 30th, but like, it will be so cool to watch on October 1st. Fight? No, don't do that. But that's so cool. I usually celebrate my birthday the entire month rather than just a day. But that's me. Is that Will Wright on the shirt? Oh my goodness. Hello, Virginia. Curved walls would be so cool. I actually would love to have curved walls. But I think that thing was fake though. That random like photo or whatever we saw on Twitter, I thought it looked fake because the account was only there for like a day and had nothing else and didn't follow anyone else. So it was very, very vague and weird. But I would love to have curved walls. We need them. We haven't had them since The Sims 3. So it's been a hot minute since we've had them. Please. Oh, good. We're making friends. You want curved pools? Yes. Curved pools would be lovely. You never think the Libra is as being chaotic? I dated a Libra in college and he was so chill. I guess some people are different than others. You went and got some food with your mom and then we just followed the river for a bit. Oh, that's nice and relaxing. Ma'am, are you okay? Robin? Let's get you a haircut too. But yeah, I think like if we're gonna get curved walls, it will be nice to have curved pools. Cause I mean, technically, oh wait, no, that's a fountain and a pond. Never mind, different. The original movie was released in the summer, so at least September is close to Halloween. True. I think it'd be so cool to have a oh my goodness, what in the world? You should be fired, Corey. But I think it'll be so cool to have another Halloween Town movie. That'd be nice. Spiral staircases, yes. Bring it back, please. Not my child getting a jacked up makeover. As a Libra, chaos is the only thing I know. Libra. But yeah, you can get a haircuts in this game. You can either get a really bad makeover or a really good makeover, depending on what happens. This face is really something. Is someone blowing off fireworks? It's 2 days early. Oh my gosh. He just looks silly. Oh my gosh, this looks crazy. Imagine seeing this at your front doorstep at 3 a.m. in the morning. The pink blush is giving me circus makeup. Literally, get me a makeover right now. Please change the look. Also, these scissors look very aggressive. Again, he gave me a new haircut, but still jacked up the makeup. I am not tipping. I can't. No, I'm going somewhere. Nope, Corey, no. I'm going to a different chair. I'm going over here to, yeah. To this sim. He could do a better job. My goodness. Who trained that person? The lipstick look hilarious. It does. I think it's like the swimsuit just has an acquired taste. You never know what you're going to actually get until it actually happens. So stunning. Dark mode is better. Yay! Dark mode. Where you live, they've been doing fireworks the past month. The past month? That's ridiculous. That should be illegal. That should be illegal. I've never been a big fan of fireworks at all. Not even in the slightest. So the fact that people are doing it early concerns me. Let's give you different eyebrows. Better eyebrows, actually. Take off this. Whatever this... Can I not take it off? Okay, there we go. I'm like, Lordy Lou, hello. I swear, some of the times I just get concerned for this game. Every chance I get, I'm seeing something new. Fireworks should be illegal as a whole, to be honest. I agree. Someone here, we're doing them at 12 a.m. Doing that at like 12 a.m. Yeah. Yeah. We're also supposed to age up into an elder today, actually. Why are you all gray? Are you freezing, Robin? Liza Minnelli? Not Liza Minnelli, oh my gosh. We gotta get going, but at least he looks way, way better, though. You thought your entire computer was going to crash? Oh no. Oh, it says good job. Sadly, you can't tip your hairstylist, but you can actually own a hair salon and run it as a hair salon, get haircuts, give free haircuts if you want to. I mean, honestly, I think it's really, really cool that we have like this type of like system in the game. Well, let's drive home. And Meteor, I'm doing really good today. Thank you for asking. We're playing The Sims 2 today, actually. And for once, my Sims are thriving. And we're about to age up into an elder today in the game. So cannot complain. It's been good. Weather's been nice. Where you live, wildfire risk is high, so the city has street festival instead, so the neighbors still do fireworks even though it's illegal. Oh my gosh. I find like street festivals are way easier because they're less hassle and you don't gotta buy anything. So personally, I think street festivals are nicer, better, and cheaper. Last July, there was one household in your neighborhood that would just set off fireworks every night for July, and for August, that's too long. That's too long for me. July and a little bit of August, no thank you. I miss cars so much, but I don't want them in The Sims 4. But I love that we have garages and things. It's so adorable. Okay, well, since we're back at home and we don't age up until like later, let's put all the things away. Let's have you continue writing your diary and then study long life happiness. Yeah. It's cool though because you can do a hair salon as an own home business too. Exactly. Exactly. You can have a at-home salon as a business. Which honestly though, I kind of want to have me please have a business but I need to see what they're not really interested in a lot of things, I find. I mean, they don't like politics, makes sense. They love school, they love toys, they love sports and animals the most when it comes to like their interest. And usually for me, the way I do it for like my Sims is like based off of their interest is how I decide what their college degree might be. But it changes over time because, you know, reading, studying, going to school, aging up definitely changes a lot for a Sim. You know, the kids love the street festival today. Music, bounce houses, ice cream, and food. See?
I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. And guess what's inside it?
I think, see, it's worth it. I love festivals because they have funnel cake. And I love funnel cake more than anything. Funnel cake makes me happy. Let's check the weather forecast real quick. You're scared of fireworks so much that whenever I'm outside while they're exploding, I get panic attacks. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Alistair. No, that's never fun. Panic attacks are never fun. And like with fireworks, they scare animals too, which is never fun. Yeah, fireworks are pretty, but the noise is too much. Not the poor part, but the PC. I'm poor when it comes to buying things on the internet. Yeah, the kid stove is what I want back. We're also supposed to age up too. So let's go ahead and buy a cake and age up into an elder. So excited, both the candles. Don't be shy, age up. Oh, you're doing it now? Oh, okay. I see Sims 2, you are correct, Broadway Blonde. You are seeing the game. Sims 2. You're shocked, aren't you? I fear the loud, I have a fear of loud instead of noises. I know how it feels, yeah. Fellow funnel cake fan, yes. Funnel cake is just like a very good delicacy. Like the food of funnel cake is just good. Powdered sugar, the way it's made, it's good. And the rodent scares me stuff. Oh, I weep. But Dab, so do you have a YouTube channel, by the way? Oh, they did? It's a special picture and to make at home. I think I should look that up because I want to make funnel cake at home. Because I love cooking and I love baking. Oh my gosh, you look like a professor. Now, this is what I call cool. Wait, my Sim looks so adorable. Myself and the cat usually curl up under the bed and stay there until the fireworks, during the firework explodings. Oh. Sometimes I usually end up like, listening to like lo-fi music to calm myself down. You just get really excited about Sims 2. Same, I do too. We just aged up into an elder and actually our kid's supposed to be a teen in like 2 days on Tuesday. But I'm doing really good though today. Thank you for asking. Life has been great. Oh. This is not good. That was a horrible period of time in my life. I guess one has to hit rock bottom to really be free. Wait a minute. You grew up badly. Too soon. I wasn't ready to grow up yet. My life seems like it's going nowhere. Oh my gosh. So dramatic. A little secret, I used to make videos late high school, early college years because I wanted to be Alicia. Honestly, who didn't want to be Alicia Marie? I mean, you still can. I'm just saying. But let's be real here. Being a YouTuber is so much fun. Making your own video, making your own schedule is always so exciting. Oop, safe. But she looks like a college professor. I'm going to see if I can actually cheat your career level. I used to stream during high school amongst all of my extracurricular activities that I had going on. But yet I stopped doing that because I was like, I can't keep up streaming and making videos and on top of like doing schoolwork. I can't do all that work. It's too much. You're so prepared. Very good. You have a channel. You did 2 vlogs on the second channel. You have 2 channels? Oh my gosh. What a YouTuber thing to say. And so you're prepared. Very good. Being prepared is the way of life. If you need any help, I'm here. You're hearing fireworks. Oh, Mango Tango. You've got this. We are here. We are here for you. Did you say long life happiness as you should? Struggling grew up badly. That's a mood. You can go to bed. This house is so dysfunctional. It's not even funny. This house is so sad. I really want to have my kids struggling or like me please go to college early just because I want them to, and I think that'd be really fun. Go to bed. Good. Bathe your dog. The Sim is gonna be in a world of shock when they realize they can't age up again. I'm telling you, they got this big old house with all this money, and it's like, well, I lived life. What do I do next? Just like they don't have anything else going on in their lives anymore. They've basically done everything. They didn't marry anyone. They had 1 kid. Actually, no, they adopted 1 kid. We didn't treat that kid very well as a toddler. We basically ignored it the entire time, which is not always ideal. The command that we use all the time to help people who want to learn how to stream on Twitch. Damn, if you do ! creator camp in chat, Twitch literally teaches you how to stream on Twitch. To understand, you know, bits, subs, ads, the whole 9 yards. I think it's a really good resource. I think you should really use Dab, yeah. What mods are, you know, yeah. Bathe your dog. Oh my goodness. Bathe your dog, please. Thank you. No, I think you would really like it, honestly. I think it'd be a really good resource. Yeah. Anyway, I would have to decide on mods. I'm already stressed out. Yeah. I mean, honestly, when you're first starting streaming, it's very stressful, I find. But you can do no wrong with getting Seribot. Seribot is like the best mod, I find. And like, I mean, you already know who would ban anyway. You're in that Discord, so you can ban all the trolls. So they would never appear in your chat. Oh my gosh. But yeah. Wait a minute. Here it is. What? Okay. Anyway. Move forward. Take them all out. Ban them all. Seribot is so good. I find Seribot one of the best mods I've ever had. I mean, my actual mods, but like Seribot has done so much. Sericode is so cool. Automod, love them. Command root, the holy trinity of starting out about moderation. Banning the... Oh, okay. Ban the trolls. Okay, now you can go to bed, my sweet, sweet child, because you've done so much but so little. Where are you going? Oh, you're eating... You're going to literally get sick if you eat the spoiled food. Stop it right now. Stop it right now. Clean this up. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Now go to bed. Please. When trolls get banned, I think it's funny. Because then I can laugh. Go to bed. Thank you. Your first day as an elder and they're already literally struggling. Well, I guess we are technically struggling as an elder, so that does count for something, right? Is my kid asleep? They are. Good. Oh my goodness. And sometimes it's funny, and sometimes it's just gross. Yeah, the things that are said in Twitch chat absolutely baffle me. Like, why in the world would somebody say that on Twitch, of all places. Just make a book about it. I don't care. Do something different, please. It's crazy. Child, oh me please. Can you please go clean your pet bed, please? Thank you. And what do you mean? I did not let this child go hungry. They can fend for themselves. They can eat food by themselves. What do you mean? Go get some juice and cookies out the fridge. You're fine. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe this is 2 a.m. My child's eating cookies. And when there's literally nothing in the bag. This isn't what Pat, go somewhere else with that, please. Well, since you're already up anyway, we can jump rope. That would be fun for your fitness. Jump rope. Oh, you know what would be so fun to have back in the game? Jump roping. That would be so much fun, jump roping. The things that I could imagine being said on Twitch chat, oh, it's insane. I have a literal list of things people have said in Twitch chat, and you would just be shocked. Things that are said in my chat and all my other friends' chats as well. It's insane. It's like when you get banned in one streamer's chat, you get banned across the board. Because me and my friends like have this Discord server of like all the streamers and all the streamers mods in one server. It has like over like 100, 200 like streamers in there, or people, I guess. And like whenever someone like gets banned in like our chat, we post it in there, and then they get banned in every single other stream. It's funny. It's very funny. And then we get an unban request from that one person saying, I've never been here and I don't know why I got banned, but I'll never do it again. And then I just sit back and laugh and look at the chat history of somebody else's like stream, and like, you know what you did. You did all this, and that's why you shouldn't be here. Yeah, you know? Oh, double dutching in The Sims. A double dutch club. Have you seen the movie Jump In? I love that movie with Corbin Bleu and Keke Palmer. They were nice. They were very nice people in that movie, and the music was good. Not to mention the DM mods get. Oh, the DMs that mods get are insane. Especially like Simsy mods and other mods too. But like I've seen some words being said at Simsy's mods, and I'm just like, why? But enjoy your lurk, Mango Tango. But double dutch would be fun. I don't actually, you know what? I've never gotten that far in The Sims 2 when it comes to jump roping. Double dutch. Putting the whole cake in the dishwasher seems simple. Oh, well, no, there isn't. There really isn't a double dutch thing in The Sims 2. But apparently someone made a mod for The Sims 4 where your Sims can now double dutch, which I didn't know. Nini's Planet made a video about it literally 3 hours ago. Okay. Literally crazy. It's insane. Unban requests are very funny to read because like you see their chat history, of course, and then they write something completely different in their unban request. But can we get some mod love in the chat, please? And thank you for my lovely mods. They are really out here doing the hard work. I'm not joking. They literally do all the hard work on Twitch. Without mods, streamers will literally have mental breakdowns every 5 seconds on stream. So mods are literally the backbone of Twitch. There's also a Lifetime reality show about Double Dutch Club. A Lifetime reality show? Isn't that like that one show on Netflix like Cheer but with Double Dutch? Wait a minute. I think I know what you're talking about. I've seen that before. People can double dutch real good. Didn't last very long, but it was crazy to watch these kids do. It's insane. People are so talented at Double Dutch. You're here for the first time watching you to Twitch and you love the Sims 5. Well, Megan, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. Torment someone, not today, not now. We'll do that next time. But hey, I appreciate that you like the vibes here. We stream every single day except on Sundays, which is tomorrow. But yeah, we have this household called, well, I guess the context behind it is that rags to riches, basically what we started with. But now we're doing okay in our endeavors, in our money department. But the house, like the name of the house is called Mentally Unstable. And then we have my sim here named Struggling Help. And then I have a child named Me Please Help. And then a dog named Help. Yeah. Basically, our dog was the moneymaker of the household because we couldn't have a job ourselves. Yeah. Meanwhile, I can barely walk 2 steps without falling. Me. I know how to double dutch, but I'm not really good at it. You're not much of rags anymore, but riches, that's true. See, oh my gosh. Luckily for us with my kid, I'm hoping that he'll go to university and have a okay time with it. I want him to struggle, but not really struggle too much. Go brush your teeth. So we might be broke when we go to university. We're gonna live in a dorm because I want to make friends. Why are they in mood? I don't even know. My Sims are just like, every time I play The Sims 2 or The Sims 4, something bad happens. Every time. You wish your pets could get jobs in The Sims 4? Me too. I mean, I miss that feature just because your pets have to earn their keep. Now, struggling, shoo the pet away so we can clean their pet bed. It's messy, thank you. No. How are you all? We just fed you. Go get leftovers. Go get leftovers, child. And then you clean the pet bed. What do you mean? How can I not clean it? Why can I not clean it? Oh my gosh, child. You know what? No bed for you. No bed for you. My goodness gracious. You wish cats and dogs came with pet jobs. It would have been a perfect addition because I've always felt something was missing, you know? And Meg Grace, thank you for the Prime sub, by the way. Your first time here and you did a Prime sub. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Can we get some hype in the chat, please? And thank you for that brand new sub. And you know, you're all good, Savvy. I mean, hey, if people do want a lovely coloring page they want to buy, it is there, and all the proceeds do go to It Gets Better. So, I mean, hey, lovely coloring page, great charity. It's kind of a win-win, you know? But yeah, welcome into the Spring Squad, my friend. I love this family so much. I love the Spring Squad. It makes me happy to see that we're all happy as a one big fam. Now that my dog won't cry anymore about having a smelly bed, they will be fine. Go eat some pancakes since you're starving and y'all got school and work in like 30 minutes. I miss school buses. I miss jump roping, pet jobs, blogging about my feelings but earning money from it, making articles without having to do the freelancer career. Because sometimes, like for me, I want my Sims to have 2 streams of income, one from like making articles and then one from their actual job, because I think it's always like a fun addition. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that, Megan. Okay, y'all gotta go to work and school. There we go. Since we're not in private school, we're gonna go to public school, apparently. Why does this kid get in the chair the same way as I do? As I always have? That's how you know. That's how you know. The Sims team really did their homework on the animations. I forgot the goth got a remake. Mortimer just walked by and I'm like, who is this man? That reminds me of that one video Kiki Palmer did of the lie detector test. Was saying, if I saw that man walk past, I would say, I don't know him. It's like, who is this man? I don't know. Never seen him a day in my life. If I saw him walk past, I wouldn't even bat an eye. This car is so dusty. My goodness. I've never seen a car so dusty in my life. You know what, actually, what I just realized is that with the new high school expansion pack that we're getting literally this month on July 28th, I find that there might be a school bus that we can use in debug. I'm pretty sure. That would be very nice. But I would love to have school buses back in the game. Give me school buses or I shall cry. If I can find it, I'll show you. Because I think there was a moment in there that showed it kind of, but I could be wrong. Maybe I was wrong. I don't know. Maybe. I don't think there was. But I would love to have a school bus. And I feel like if it's going to be a high school expansion pack, there has to be. But I think it'll be like a debug thing instead of like having to go to like get in the bus and drive off because we don't have cars. I don't know. It baffles me that there's no cars in The Sims 4. Me too, but I feel like at this point I wouldn't want to have cars. Just because, like, I mean, half of the world doesn't really have proper driveways, I find. Why is she in a carpool when she has a car? Can they not drive themselves to work? They can. They can drive themselves to work, but they sometimes choose not to for some weird reason. You have to manually do that. Which I think also... Yeah, you have to manually have them go to work with them. And you can also take your kids or whoever to school if they're on your home lot. So they don't have to take the school bus. Okay, let's speed this up. Speed on through. Where's my dog? Help use a day of pay vacation day. Wait, help use a day of pay vacation today. You had a paid vacation? You were supposed to go to work today? SMH. They were supposed to go to work today. But luckily for us, we've been transferred to private school because our household can afford the payments and the fees. Finally. But soon enough, my team will no longer have to actually use a school bus, because they can just drive to school. He's growing up so fast. Oh, so cute. What are you doing? Oh, I love this so much. Autonomously hugging your parent when they get back home from work is the cutest interaction I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, if you didn't know this about The Sims 2, one thing that's so wholesome is whenever your kids come back home from school and your parents are at home, they'll literally go run to their parents and tell them what they got on the report card if they got an A+. But if your kid's at home and your parent comes home back from work, they'll stop what they're doing to go hug their parents, saying that they miss them, which I think is a really cute interaction because everything's all about autonomy, and you can leave your game unpaused and unchecked and your Sims will just do whatever they want, which I find so lovely and wholesome. Let's go recycle this too. Recycle this one as well. Do that. I know, isn't it so darn cute? The life The Sims 2 has is literally everything to me. I will talk about The Sims 2 day, noon, and night and never stop talking about it because how much detail it brought to my life and how I play my game every day. No, you can wake up. You have things to do. Like, you need to come downstairs. Actually, hold up. Come upstairs. Study some skills, please. Study cooking. There we go. I know The Sims 2 is the best. I would love to do a Sims 2 unpaused stream at some point. I just don't know when I want to do it because we're doing another unpaused stream in The Sims 4 on the 18th of July this month with my mods, where all my mods are in the house for 12 hours. But I have thought about it. I have. I've also been thinking about doing one in The Sims 3. Wait, dear Lloyd, I never knew two Sims like us could share such a happy, share such happy hours each other, each a lovely second memory. Smells sweeter than these flowers, Gabe. Oh, I forgot we got our Sims married from a different household. And why are you crying? You're fine. Who's calling you? Answer thy phone. Answer the phone. Answer the phone. Oh, it's the headmaster. After he rejected my not my advances, but like rejecting my kid from private school, you're calling me? You know what? I'm gonna hang up on you. Goodbye. You're not worthy of my time, Mr. Headmaster Derek. No me gusta. No me gusta. They would die in The Sims 3. I mean, with all the packs in the game installed, you don't know what would happen. I've never actually ever had my game unpaused in The Sims 3 before, but I've always wanted to try. We don't really have much going on right now. Maybe we could go on vacation. You know what? Let's go on vacation. We have money to spare, money to spend. Let's go and book a vacation. I would love another, like, vacation world. Like Granite Falls? No. Yeah, but beachy. And the ability to divide. Oh, I forgot. No, close that. I forgot we can buy vacation homes in The Sims 2. With Bon Voyage. Get off computer. Thank you. We're gonna go over here. We're going to real estate, buy a vacation home. I forgot about that. I forgot that was a thing in this game. It's been a minute since I purchased one because my Sims are always poor. Install in The Sims 3 the second you load it. If you survive all the stuff that's spawned on your lot. I mean, the Into the Future teleporter. What do you mean? No lots are here. Oh, wait, is it because I don't have any lots on here? Do I not have any vacation lots? Interesting. The university mascot. Sometimes, like, when you go into a new lot, the meteorite is there. Random. I'm telling you, the pop-ups that appear in The Sims 3 and the random Sims that spawn are ridiculous. It'd be very funny to watch, though, to see what would happen. Luckily, though, I don't know how long it will last, though, because your Sims will die so quickly. Oh yeah, we don't have any vacation lots installed. Okay, let's add them all. But I think that, honestly, though, it would be funny. You know, this is just me being an absolute noob here, but how do I change the foundation? When I make a platform into the house. So in order to change the foundation, like to change the foundation when you have a platform. Yeah, it should be at the bottom of the wall category. There should be like one of those things. I forget what it's called, but there should be. But Megan, thank you for 100 bits, by the way. I appreciate it so much. Are you sharing with the class, Savvy? The pizza? Sharing is caring. But I think though, yeah, I think it's in the bottom, in the wall section. It's like you go into like that main part, the bottom part, the foundation thingy, and it might be the third one. I can't remember. But I know what you're talking about though in The Sims 4, yeah. You're learning Twitch and I think I've given you something really cool. Yeah, you gave me bits, which is really nice and so supportive. Thank you so much for those bits. I appreciate that so much. Let's add a few things to our little area. I kind of want to add an H&M, but I kind of low-key don't want to. But I do want to move, I do want to build a new house because we have a lot of money technically, and I feel like a new house would be really nice to have for us since we're an elder. Right now we don't got much to live anyway, but we could build a new house. You figured it out now? Awesome. Good. And enjoy your like mango tango. Yeah, let's build a house over because I want to be like a chef of some type. And I think living near the woods would be really cool. So let's put this mentally semi-stable. Mentally semi-stable. You don't really know what it does, but I'm glad to support. So with bits, they are like another form of currency to support the streamer. If you don't have the funds to like sub or like give actual like donation, like money. So that's like another way to support the streamer. So thank you. And 100 bits equals to $1 in like USD, basically. So every 100 bits is like $1 is added, if that makes sense. The husky is singing the song of their people outside. Oh my gosh. We love to see it. Oh, I need to add a foundation first and foremost. I forgot about that. Let's add a foundation. Right here. Do it right here. Like that. Right here. There we go. And then let's do some walls right here. And another wall right here. I kind of low-key want to have this right here. Rebecca, thank you for the 200 bits. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for the biddies. I appreciate the generosity and the support. Honestly, I really do. There we go. That looks good. Good enough for me. Well, hey, I'm learning and I'm happy to support you. Thank you. Yeah, if you ever have any other questions about Twitch or anything, I'm always happy to help. Yeah. But I'm always here to help with literally anything that you may or may not know. I'm always loving to help the people understand to the best of their ability. Let's do... Oops, my bad. Can we afford this? We can. Get these two here. There we go. I like huskies. I think huskies are really cool. They're an adorable breed of dog, I think. Just the other day, I actually was adopting a husky in BitLife, not real life, because they're not hyperallergenic, and I can't have dogs that are not hyperallergenic. But yeah, I was adopting a husky. I adopted three huskies in BitLife, and it was just lovely. Wonderful. Huskies are cute. I agree with you. On that. Also, Savvy, what kind of pizza did you get, by the way? I would love to know. What type pizza? Let's do a roof. Oh, well, that's gonna be funky. Wait, no, it won't. Be fine. Here. Do like the other one. Here. Roofing in this game is a whole other experience. This one is more difficult, I find, compared to like the Sims 4 roofing. Like Sims 4 roofing is way better and way easier than this one. Because you have to actually use a map that I don't have time for. You don't like the neighbors' huskies? They're always singing? Oh. Oh. Well, one day they'll stop singing. Any kind of life simulator is for living in the way you can't IRL. True. I literally live vicariously through my Sims game every single day when it comes to like building a house, having a really great grand kitchen, money. Money is always great to have in the Sims and IRL, But when my Sims have like 100,000 simoleons, I'm like, thank you. That's always fun to have. Plus, they kind of have like really cool jobs, I find. Steven, a pro builder in all Sims games? Maybe. Maybe. I mean, I am a builder. I build all the time. Somehow I'm a speed builder on YouTube? So weird. Me a builder? Oh my gosh. Shocking. Well, that went from 0 to 100 real quick. Well, not that. Well, not that. Like, not what I meant by like. I hope they stop singing. Like, stop like singing. Not in that context. I mean, like, one day they'll like stop singing. Of like, they'll just like stop and won't do it anymore. Because the trainers will say, don't do that. That's what I mean. I'm like, oh my goodness. But it can get very annoying though sometimes too. I also forget that chat's sometimes delayed. I'm like, wait, what did I say 5 minutes ago? Half the time I don't even know what I'm saying and words are just coming out of my mouth. I'm like, what is going on? Okay, oh, wrong one. Let's put this over here. No. Oh, there we go. Beyond The Sims 2 is much harder for the roofs, but also The Sims 4, I find it, you just put roofs on willy-nilly and they look weird. Yeah, I feel you on that part. I think for me, usually, I stick with one generic roof, like, well, not roof, but like one generic like building style. And I kind of know what I want when it comes to the roofing and go along with it. And it usually works out well because I only build suburban houses. That's all I really build for the majority of my time of building in The Sims 4, or I guess in any Sims games actually. And I kind of feel like I have a bit of a grasp of like what to do with that. Look at this one. There we go. I don't know. It's been going on for 3 years. That's a long time. I mean, maybe you never know, Jade. They could be making an album and you're getting the exclusive. An exclusive album of the Huskies. Yeah. Oh my God. Imagine if they were doing an album and their band was called the Huskies and you were getting the exclusive. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, TikTok is scary. I don't like TikTok as much. I used to go on it all the time, and then I stopped going on it because I never understood the concept of it. I get very consumed by it, is what I'm saying. So it's like, oof. I don't know if I could handle the whole TikTok streaming era, even though I know how to stream on TikTok because I've unlocked the feature. But I don't know if like, it'd be so interesting. I know my friend Sarah Kendall streams on TikTok sometimes. But I just wonder how it works, you know? Like what does it look like on the user interface, you know? You hear the internet here? Oh no. I have it. I love City Skylines. I'm addicted to that game. So if you have any questions, I'm here. Usually was gearing up the delay. Yeah. I also try to read every single chat message at once, which does not help. But then I also read chat messages out of order is the other thing too. I'm gonna make this a ready to move in house for our Sims University. You got frustrated trying to build in The Sims 2 and I couldn't figure out how to edit the rooms. Oh yeah, after the house had been built. Yeah, The Sims didn't really have that much when it came to like tutorials, I found, when it comes to building. I know that with apartments and dorms, you can't do much when it comes to renovating them. That's a little bit tricky, but yeah, I get what you mean though. Am I interested in this genre? Oh my gosh. Imagine though, dogs making an album. Be an interesting concept, but honestly though, would I listen to it? Maybe, but probably not. And Chido, welcome in. How are you doing today? Um, wait. Since for autonomy, they always do the same thing over and over, drinking tap water and using the phone over and over. That's weird. I never had that glitch or autonomy issue before in my game. But you like SimCity better? Me, I like SimCity better personally because I've been playing it more often, but I do love me a good City Skylines moment every once in a while. Nothing can beat City Skylines because it has a little bit more detail, in my opinion. There we go. I am building, indeed, Janie. I am indeed. I'm building a little starter home right now for my Sims in university because when Me Please goes to uni, they need a house to live in during like their junior year or so. Because we're going to live in dorms for our freshman and sophomore year, then move out to a home to rent. You really went viral 4 times on TikTok, so I feel obligated at this point. Would be very interested in trying a new game feature though. True. I think honestly though, I mean, when you go viral, you gotta like make the best of it and hope to make sure you keep up with the trends on TikTok, because I'm telling you, people's attention span on TikTok is very short. Very short. But yeah, welcome in, Chido. How are you? You're done TikToking, streaming. It's a hit or miss. Yeah. You had 100 people randomly showing up in your stream, and I've had like 20 people in there. It's pretty cool though, but I suggest your streams to people who don't follow you so you have a chance of getting more follows. Yeah, that's my thing. Ooh. Oh. What? That was weird. Okay. Can I not grab this? Well, that's strange. There you go. You always read things out loud, out of order too. Yeah. I read everything out of order. Sometimes I read chat out loud. Sometimes it may or may not help me. Because sometimes chat messages are a lot, but most of the time they can help you or hurt you. Because when you read everything out loud, there's like one slip up on the word and you're like, whoa, what's happening? You haven't played City Skylines, but I played SimCity for around 25 years. So I'm kind of locked into my favorite at this point. Same. I own everything for City Skylines, actually. I kept buying all the DLCs because I'm like, oh, they're there, they look cool. So I just kept buying them. But I haven't played Cities in like ages. But yet I keep buying them. Why? Oh, I can't move those up. Oh, here they are. They're better. Why in this and forward they act all the same? Oh, you hate that they give us more traits, please. I want to see. If you sue EA, I don't think we would win. Honestly, EA's scary. But also, I would love more traits that have a deeper meaning, like more personality to our Sims, because I think that would really kind of bridge the gap between how they act on a daily basis, you know? You're at it yourself. I just spilt juice all over your favorite throw blanket. No, not the throw blanket. That's never fun. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let's get a nice little grill here and a chair. Not chair, but bench. You haven't been really into TikTok, but I feel like it's difficult to browse sometimes. It is at times, depending on like what you're trying to search for. The algorithm, it changes every like once in a blue moon. But sometimes it actually not once in a blue moon. It changes every single day. Nothing's ever consistent unless it's like really, really, really popular, but hardly. Oh, thank you so much, Chido. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're a fan, honestly. I enjoy streaming. I enjoy what I do for a living, and it makes me happy that I can make people happy every day. I mean, is it really EA without challenges? No. Oh, oops. Door over here. Let's get another over here. Here, and do that there. There we go. If you stop posting on TikTok for a few days, you have to build up the hype back again. Yeah, I don't post on TikTok anymore because I don't have the time nor the energy to put myself into it. I mean, the most that I can do is like post like Sims 4 tutorials, to be honest, which I do have one that I could post, but I need to like re-edit it to make it for TikTok. But yeah, it's definitely a different atmosphere, I find, with TikTok. You have to post constantly to stay quote unquote relevant, which can be exhausting and mentally draining at times. You just need to start sending you things on Discord. I forget. I don't use TikTok. I'm on the app all the time, but I never really like properly like check my DMs on TikTok anymore. I used to, but then I stopped. But what's so weird? I don't go on TikTok, but somehow I have 1,000 well, actually, hold up. I think the last time I checked TikTok, I had like 800 something followers on there. But now I'm at 922. And the last time I posted on TikTok was what's this one? Was back in February. February 1st was the last time I posted on TikTok. I don't go on there much, but people continue to follow me. I'm like, okay, cool, nice, love that. But I might post more on TikTok when I have time. I just don't have the time now. But my handle is Spring Sims on every platform besides Instagram. But on Instagram, it's just Spring Sims 1. But everywhere, it's just Spring Sims. I made sure of it. But yeah, just Spring Sims, all one word, same as my Twitch name. Let's get this. Oop, there you go. Yeah, I need to post more on there. All my friends post their tutorials on TikTok, so might as well do the same thing. Gotta make sure Sims trends everywhere. It's true. I make like 3 or 4 TikToks every week on top of a full-time job, and I feel like it's so exhausting. I really like the community there, but there's so much negativity, and that's my thing. The negativity is not worth it. A lot of young people that just want to see this mess with you. Yeah. It's the youngins. It's the youngins that want to mess with you, and that's not worth my time. I only reply to comments on TikTok every once in a blue moon, which I don't get that many because I don't post on there. But if I did post more, I feel like it would be really nice, I think. I mean, the majority of the time, all of my comments have been very nice on TikTok. The feedback of it all has been good. Also, someone posted a comment on my YouTube video, I think yesterday, of the high school expansion pack trailer. And you know what? Honestly, I've always felt that I had to like put music in my reaction videos. Because the thing is with the trailers of The Sims 4, all the music is copyrighted, so I can't really use that music. So I replace it with the music of my own that I find on the internet that's copyright free. I didn't realize how loud the music was playing. So I think for now, I'm gonna lower the audio of the music and then make sure my voice is a little bit louder so you can actually hear me. Cassandra, welcome in. How are you doing today? I hope your day is going pretty well and it's wellness fine evening. We're playing The Sims 2 today. A few years ago, you had 5K TikTok followers, and then when I used to post stuff, and then it got way too mentally draining, so to keep up with posting, and you stop and you haven't really picked back up since. Yeah, I think we all need a break from like social media. Social media can be mentally draining at times. And so when you take breaks, it's like you got to find that spark again, You like Twitter, but you forgot your password. I like Twitter. Twitter is nice at times, depending on what's happening and what's trending. There we go. Because I love you. Oh, thank you, John. I appreciate that. Don't do TikTok. Signed up years ago and don't use it. Yeah, I only signed up on TikTok because it was the Panini, the Pandemi Lovato, and I was like, okay, cool, that sounds fun. So I just joined TikTok because everyone was joining TikTok at the exact same time. I posted things on there, and then I stopped. Let's get a dining room, but I need a bar table chair. I need these. There we go. I've been very lucky in that, and I had very low activity because I think one good thing about the algorithm is that you're generally with like many people, and I think that's what's good about it too. It's usually what you find on TikTok on your For You page is what you would generally gravitate towards a lot. So like for me, it's like Sims, Disney, Glee, musicals, cats and dogs is usually like my For You page. But on a random occasion, I was on prison TikTok for like the longest time, for a couple weeks. TikTok burnout is the worst kind of burnout. Oh, it is. It is. Luckily for me, like YouTube burnout is not as bad, but TikTok burnout is real. The Pandemi Lovato, that one I haven't heard. The Pandemi Lovato is the one to live by. It's still weird. It's still weird here to say. Honestly, though, I mean, Pandemi Lovato, the Panini, the Pastrami, the Pandemic of the Disco is another one I've heard. I've heard many others, and I'm just like, what? But I don't want to get into that. This house looks fabulous already. Thank you. It's a little ready to move in house, so if you have The Sims 2, one of these days I will upload it to Sim File Share. I almost said the gallery, but the gallery did not exist back then. Well, it did. It was called The Exchange, and it was very, very different. Actually, I need to put a shower somewhere. So, I think ultimately, though, at the time when The Sims 2 was a thing, The Exchange was my safe haven. The Pandemonium, oh my gosh. You try to keep to Disney, Harry Potter, Marvel TikTok. I haven't been on Marvel TikTok in ages. But I have been on prison TikTok. And if you don't know what prison TikTok basically means, it's people in prison on TikTok. That's literally what it is. People in prison on TikTok making TikTok videos. And I find it very astonishing to watch because they're actually very talented. I find them probably the most hilarious people on TikTok for some weird reason. I don't know why, but I think it's funny. But I'm not on that anymore because I was like, please, the algorithm, please change. I don't want to see this stuff anymore. Give me wholesome, funny TikTok. Okay, so this is all I really wanted to add in. Oh, I need to add in the security alarm so we don't get robbed in the game. Let's get a wall phone, a security alarm, and some lights. I like how yesterday I felt like Sunday was for me, and today feels like a Friday. It feels like the days are all mushed together and they make no sense. But Janie, you don't need TikTok. TikTok is just too much. It's too much mentally and physically. Once you get into it, it's like, well, here I am. Well, it depends. It depends on the type of prison you're in, I find. I don't know what it was, honestly. Like, it was I guess the type of prison they were in, they were allowed to have phones, but like limited access. You know what? You know what I mean? Limited access type of phones, but high security prisons, no. But like, I think lower down prisons, whatever, can. Depends on the state, the regulations, and whatever it might be, but who knows? People who are actually in prison or ex-prisoners, both. Both. No one in prison is supposed to have a cell phone. That's also very true. No one is, but yet they have one. Oh, wake up and feeling like it's Friday. I feel like sometimes it's like a Friday or a Saturday for me. All of my days are like Fridays because I don't go anywhere. I don't leave my house much. I don't get out much to touch any grass. So personally for me, Friday is every day. Yeah, I don't think you should go on TikTok. TikTok's not really a time to live by. Oh, I need to turn on this. Move objects on. There we go. Move our mailbox and then move our thing here. And you know what? Actually, what I'm gonna do, let's do help. I'm gonna change this into a rental lot actually. That way you're not paying money like rent, or I mean like a mortgage or bills or whatever. Without charge at the wazoo, but for rent is cheaper. I think it's bull prop, or is it? No, I think it's just change lot zoning. Let's see. I think it's apartment base. I'm pretty sure. Apartment base. Yeah. Okay. Now this will be for rent instead of for sale. Not me downloading TikTok to find prison stuff. Oh my gosh, John. If you're craving something for lunch, make yourself a tuna sandwich with Parmesan cheese, mayo, diced bacon on sweet bun. You know, can I just have the bun though? Can I just have the bun? Because sweet bread is so good. But I've never had tuna before. Never had tuna. Okay, so this will be for rent, which is good. Let me see if I can package this for a file. Okay, good. So now this will be in, I think in here, right? No? Move lot to bin? The house bin. And then maybe if I can put it down, it'll just copy and pasta. Okay, good. So let me put this in the university world as well. We love TikTok, the Disney hype. I honestly been blocked out. Oh, certain creators, so I never see them on your For You page. I should do that, but I become lazy at times. No, not the house not being here. That was the whole purpose. It's fine, we can live in these houses anyway. But let's go back to our original house. We can go on vacation and buy a rental vacation home. Hug the sweet bread. Sweet bread rolls are delicious. There's been a whole bunch of ex-prisoners who post prison cooking videos. Ooh, cooking videos. Okay, that sounds quite nice. Honestly, I'm telling you, I've been watching the show Orange is the New Black on Netflix. This will be my third time watching the show all the way through. I'm on the last season right now, but it's a really good show. Mag Gottenshawn, welcome in. How are you doing today? And Holy Crusader, welcome in to you both. How are you both doing today? We're currently playing The Sims 2. A little bit of a rags switches moment, but we're no longer struggling and we're doing all right for ourselves, which is quite nice. But we're about to buy a vacation home real quick. You give me half? Half? I mean, I do have a P.O. box, but I don't know if it'll like last that long with shipping. Let's buy this home right here. This is good. Let's buy it. We have the deed to our vacation home in our inventory, and let's go ahead and book a vacation. You just finished. It's so good. It's a really, really good. It's a really good show. Hands down, one of my favorite shows that are prison based. I find, and it's just nice. Let's take our child with us. Yeah, for 4 days and 3 nights. We're gonna go to Twiggy Islands. There we go. Oh, you're playing Assassin's Creed. Which version of Assassin's Creed are you playing? Because I've heard good things about it, and personally, it looks like a fun game. Let's go ahead and let's praise Ring Playful, and then we'll give you let's see, let's give you a treat. I know the show is so good. I'm trying to finish that so I can go on and watch The Summer I Turned Pretty. Maggie, hi. You are famous, my friend. Maggie's famous. Just saying. But hi, Maggie. How was your stream? How were the shell tours? How did it all go? I want to hear all about it. But welcome in. We are playing The Sims 2 today, and I'm having my Sims go on vacation after struggling for so long of being poor. They deserve to go on vacation. Oh, you're from Scotland, so it's late and I'm gonna hop off. All good, Megan. I hope to see you again for another stream. Definitely. See you next time. Have a good rest. Oh, they were good. Everyone's so talented. Literally every time I do shell tours of any kind, I'm always blown away. People are seriously so talented. Like, give me your talent, please. And KCG, welcome in. How are you? So the reason why Maggie is famous, basically, if you don't watch Little Simsy, basically Maggie went to a Rick Astley concert for their 16th birthday, and Rick Astley had the entire audience sing happy birthday to Maggie. And Kayla mentioned it back to Rick today on her stream, and Maggie is famous. So Maggie's cool. He literally sang to you. To you. Yeah, the dog does stay home. But I forget I need to install a mod where I can take my pets on vacation with me. We have nothing in this home. This house is empty. And now he has been reminded that it happened. Yes. It would have been even better though if he like, oh, I remember Maggie. It would have been so cool if he's like, I remember Maggie. I remember that day. It was so much fun. But I mean, who knows? I mean, that was a long time ago. Life happens. But yeah, welcome in. When we finished looking at shells, we played the Career Legacy save. And you had triplets? You had triplets in your legacy save? Was that intentional? Was that planned? Your AC villagers are singing again. Oh, so cute. I love that. I love when my villagers sing. It's so wholesome. When I see Marshall sing, it makes me want to scream of joy. It's Barry, yeah. He didn't say my name. It's possible he does remember me. I think so. I'm pretty sure. And your kids were named Dimitri. Robbie Deary? Wait, Dimitri, Roby and Dear and Devin? Are you trying to recreate the Kardashians? But what's everyone having the letter D in their name? Woobell Maya, welcome in. How are you doing today? We're finally playing this game. I love this game so much. We can swim in the water, which I think is so adorable. I need to also install the mod where my kids have summer vacation during the summertime and winter break during the winter. Oh wait, Dear Orby. Oh, and Dearda. Oh. Dearobia and then Deirdre. Oh, Deirdre. Yorubi and Deirdre. Oh. Did I say that right? I don't know if I did. But that's cool though. I never like to have more than 2 kids in a household at a time, because if I have more, I will cry. Home for seashells. We have neighbors. Who are our neighbors? Oh my gosh, there's people here. Wait, hello. Hi. Hi, Kara. Hi. Let's greet you. Hi, friends. We're here on vacation. We just recently bought a home. Do you have any fruitcake for me to buy or eat? That would be nice. Okay. So it says that we have to go on a tour. Well, we don't have to, but I want to. We'll go on a tour, which personally we can just go walk to a lot. And we'll take our child with us. And we'll go over to the ancient ruins of Numchuck. Cherry Blossom, welcome in to you, my friend. How are you? But Maggie, if you gotta go and lurk and do your post-stream stuff, I totally understand. Appreciate the raid and the company as of always. I will hopefully see you again next time. Maybe for an Among Us day, who knows? Oh my, such a long time since I saw that lot. It's been a minute. It's been since I've seen this lot. Ancient Ruins of Numchuck. And I'm pretty sure there is a... Oh yeah, there is. There is a little thingamabob right here. The stand where we can order food and buy stuff. Which I always love to have. The Cherry wasn't welcome in. We're playing The Sims 2 today. With my lovely household struggling, and they're semi-mentally unstable. Because not only did I name my kid Me Please Help, I named my main sim Struggling Help. Because they were struggling at times, but what can you really do? I like that we can pull pranks and put soap in the water. Oh, they get angry and boil lava. This is so funny. We can sit on it though. It's like nothing ever happens in this town. It's not like we did anything wrong, right? This vacation was worth every penny. Was it struggling? Was it really worth every single penny? Was it really? We do need to go on a tour at some point. There is more stuff around here. There's a hot springs, and then there's a bathroom, which I did not know was a thing. Ooh! Wait, that's so good. This is good. This is good. I want to come up here and buy souvenirs. I want to buy everything. Give me all the goods. But how do we even get up here, though? Oh! There's stairs right there. Can you steal stuff like a kleptomaniac in The Sims 2? That's easy cash. It is easy cash. However, to my knowledge, no, I don't think so. I don't think you can steal stuff like a kleptomaniac in The Sims 2. I'm sure you can, but I don't remember how. Let me look that up, actually, because we might need to do that for Gen 2, actually. Kleptomaniac Sims 2. Oh no, you can't. You can't steal anything in The Sims 2. Because the one thing that's sad about this game is that you can't travel to other lots. You are basically stuck at your house unless you're going to a community lot. So you can't travel to other Sims homes or anything. Only community lots, and that's literally it, which is not that exciting. But luckily for me, I have a mod where I can travel to Sims homes and back, if I so please. Oh, here you are. Tour guide, book a tour. Parasailing. Never done that before. You got a child with us too. Makes me want to play Sims now. Do it. Do it. You can't pickpocket, but you can get pickpocketed. There is a pickpocketer in this game, and he will literally come up to you, con you, and steal your money when you're not looking. So you can't really pickpocket Sims in this game. And that's why I don't do much. This game was definitely stay at home or go on vacation, and that's it. But you can't pickpocket other Sims. As soon as the boats pick up to full speed, the rope that connects to the boat and the parachute starts tearing, and a few seconds later, the parachute is sailing freely. Should the group try to steer the chute or let the wind determine the destination? Let the wind determine. Oh, the wind blows the parachute away from the shore and out into the ocean. As the parachute finally touches the water, they are miles away from the beach, and a swarm of jellyfish are around. When they get rescued, everyone is exhausted from avoiding the gnarly stings. Not as being sad and tired. Oh my goodness! We're exhausted. This place is absolutely perfect. Can't wait to come back. Well, you can come back at any time, my friend. Walk back home. But yeah, you can't really pickpocket. But I know there might be a mod for it though. Actually, Janie, there might be a mod for it to pickpocket and do klepto and steal things in The Sims 2. It was very limiting, I find, when it came to certain stuff in this game that we could do in the older games, but not in this one. What? Oh. Wait a minute. Huh. Weird. Maybe we can get a pet. Pets can get jobs, right? Yes, pets can get jobs. We do need to actually have our dog help get a new job anyway. I want them to be able to get a job in as a criminal or like as a police career, because I think that'd be really fun. They can't really go hunting in The Sims 2, but they can get jobs and earn money that way. But I do have a dog in a career. But since we're on vacation, we can't really bring our pet with us and still do their job, sadly. But once we go back, they still have the job in the show business career. Let's get ourselves a bed for our dear, dear child. Since we do own this vacation lot for a very long time, we shall furnish it over time. You need a kitchen already fully furnished. Our living room needs to be furnished too. Yeah, each game has their pros and cons. That's very true. A lot of pros and cons, but I think this one game, The Sims 2, had a lot of benefits when it came to the autonomy of what you could do when you leave your game unattended, which a lot of the times your Sims become very self-aware of their surroundings the majority of the time. Like usually what will happen is that they will look at you if you're not doing anything for like a couple of seconds or so, which can be scary because when they look at you, they're breaking the fourth wall, and that's just horrifying. Breaking the fourth wall is not ideal, not in the cards for me. As long as the pet can get jobs, I ain't complaining. You know, honestly, Janie, they have to earn their keep in this household. Earning their keep is what they must do. But I ain't complaining. If the pets can get jobs, it's all that matters. That's all that matters for me. The pets getting jobs. Earning their keep. Making sure they have everything they ever needed. And more some. Let's get a little drink thing over here. We'll put it over here. Sell this wall phone because I don't want that one. I want a better one. We do need a TV, but the thing is blocking our view, which does not help me, but I can do this cheap. Bull prop, snap objects, grid, false. That way, I can freely move my TV right here, and it still works. It'll probably catch on fire, but that's okay. It really is an immensely unstable household without fires, right? Even if it's a sewing machine in The Sims 2. Oh, that reminds me. I need to get a sewing machine on this lot. That way we can still earn some income and sell it. Because I eventually want them to own up their own clothing store of things that they've sold themselves. And then like pottery as well is another thing I love. Pottery making is what I miss. The bands of Sims 3 especially. Oh yeah. I remember all the bands. I used to go on tour all the time. Because wasn't that a part of Late Night where we got bands? Or was that Showtime? Showtime was something. I know it came with like singers, acrobats, and like maybe 2 other things. And I know you could go on tour. Okay. MX, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. I don't think I need a chair for this one. Okay, I don't know. I can make plates and things. You can go take a bath. You, my good friend, can actually go eat some food because you're really hungry. Best streamer ever. I thank you. That means so much. Oh, Late Night was banned. Showtime had acrobats. Okay. I figure I haven't played with Showtime in a very long time. Like, it's been a minute since I've last played Showtime. My Sims are just out here just feeling so bad. After that, you can go to bed because you're just so tired. Go to sleep. And then you need to also just eat food because you'll starve if you don't. And welcome back, Tappy Co. You ate dinner ahead, been helping Chloe deal with the fireworks that were happening. Oh, hopefully Chloe is feeling a little bit better now. But what did you have for dinner? Anything in particular? You wish those were in The Sims 4? Me. Stop complaining, you're fine. You know what, if you want to... Can I help you? You can leave, Kara. Bye-bye. Can you... You know what, it's fine. They can stay in here, pay the bills, and I'll be fine. Oh no, not the fireworks. No. Fireworks should just be gone forever. They're too expensive anyway. You're only going to use them one time. Because do fireworks ever expire? You forgot about the hammocks, should you have that again? Yes! It's a great outdoorsy thing. Oh wait, that's right, you did say chicken nuggets and tater tots, that's right. That's good. We got for Showtime. Little did we know Katy Perry's Sweet Treats would follow. Oh my gosh. What's funny is I still don't own Katy Perry's Sweet Treats. I'm not paying $60 for that pack, no way. And Weird Simmer, happy soon-to-be birthday to you. Oh my goodness. Yay. You got any plans for your birthday for tomorrow? But happy birthday though. Oh my gosh, that water. But yeah, can we get some happy birthdays in the chat for Weird Simmer 1 in the chat, please and thank you. Tomorrow is their birthday. And birthdays are always supposed to be celebrated, you know? Depending on, you know, who you are, I guess. I don't know. Oh, she's dealing with, okay. They start really early. Why early? And it was still light out. Why? See, they just don't understand. You do them on the 4th, and that is it. Not when the light is still out. Do it at nighttime where it's dark and you can actually see it, you know? Early birthday, that's what it was. Happy early birthday. Not soon to be, but same thing, but yeah. And you're welcome, Weird Simmer. I hopefully you have a fun birthday tomorrow. Do you have any good plans for your special day? It's dry and the nice temperature right now. Thank you, other person. Appreciate that. I will change it to Kids Tube. Yeah, you're welcome. We're all about here, about celebrating others and making people happy. Yeah, always and forever. Let's make some plates. And you, my dear child, let's buy some kid stuff for you since you're going to be here for a while. You can actually go paint, but I do want to buy a swing set, which I do love those. And let's also buy a toy Easy Bake Oven. And then we do need lights because it is very dark in here. Light in here, light in here. There's already light in there. Good. Hanging out with your family. That's good. I do the exact same thing. Usually on my birthdays, I always hang out with family. Or I just stream for 12 hours and raise money for charity. I've always felt like I don't like having birthdays anymore. Like, I don't have birthday parties. I don't eat cake. I don't do any of that stuff. I'm very bland and boring when it comes to birthdays. So all I do is stream for 12 hours, raise money for charity, and then hang out with my parents all day and just do that. I am a simple person. It'll be that for the next 3 days. For the next 3 days, that should be illegal. They should know. And 4th of July is over. They ditch the rest of their utilities that they have for their fireworks and take a nap. Let's get this one over here. No offense, but some Americans are crazy when it comes to fireworks. Oh no, you're not. No. I agree with you on that 100%. They're insane. They're insane. Like, why do you start shooting fireworks 3 days or like 4 weeks before? Oh no, you're all good, Coupon Nut. I had to do the exact same thing earlier today. It's weird. Okay. Welcome back, Coupon Nut. Yeah. Fireworks and guns are wild. Ooh. Wait, well. No, kids room. Here it is. I don't know what's adding here. Oh, the dollhouse. This one right here. Well, since it's on Monday, we have a whole weekend. True. The whole weekend is there, but still. I just don't want people to shoot fireworks at 2 a.m. when I'm sleeping. That's what I don't want. After that, they can do whatever they want. When I'm sleeping, they do nothing. When I'm awake, do whatever you want. I don't care. We also need a dresser in here. That is a little bit too big. Put the dresser over like that. Let's get the dresser over here. I feel bad for animals for the 4th of July. So do I. Like, they're always suffering on the 4th of July or anything with like loud noises, and I always feel so bad. I'm like, they don't deserve this at all. Not one bit. And I'm like, why? Chaos. America is crazy. Dresser, this, that. I'll decorate this later, but we got all the things we basically needed. You are, what are you doing? Oh, you're still asleep. Good. Go play with this. And we don't need to do anything like that. Oh my gosh, it's a big piece of clay. You're almost done with the study room shell challenge. Good. I'm excited to see what you do. What kind of theme are you thinking of going for? I haven't really decided what I want to do with my study shell yet. Maybe like a multi-purpose thing is what I'll probably do. Okay, well, we're done with that. We can now go downstairs and make some food for our child. There's some breakfast of some pancakes. And come down here, child. Actually, you know what? Before you do that, we should have you do some more cooking skill, cleaning, or learning while we wait for breakfast. Pink lots of pink study craft room. Very good. I expect Nifty Knitting to be used if you have it. 4th of July is the only day I accept fireworks. Same. I think my cat is scared of fireworks. She was cuddling and then heard the fireworks and ran and died. Oh no. The hashtag for the room shell is spring study shell is the hashtag once you're finished with it. And if you are using a platforming or in the room shell, just upload it as a lot if you want to. My pet bird chirps along with the fireworks, along with the ambulance. They're trying to make their album. Their new album coming out soon, yeah. Level 5 in cooking already. Oh my goodness, this child is talented. I forgot how fast the skills go up in The Sims 2. Okay, grab a plate. Where did you go? Eat your pancakes. We in Australia, since selling fireworks is illegal, if you don't have licenses for them, we mainly just use them for shows and New Year's. Yeah, I've noticed people from the past 2 years have actually been using drones as fireworks replacements, which is amazing. That's not bad. That's not bad. I've never seen a drone IRL before. I've always wanted to. I've seen them in TV shows. There are places that are replacing actual fireworks with drone fireworks. How does that even work? Zarlin, welcome in. And you're all good though. I'm glad that you're here though, hanging out with us. Ooh, those pancakes look nasty. They got burnt. Burnt pancakes. No me gusta. Well, since you're good to go, let's have you dig for some treasure. And then maybe go over here. Comb for seashells and then sunbathe a little bit. But yeah, we're playing Sims 2 today. I thought it'd be really fun to do that. At the Queen's last Platinum Jubilee, they used drones for fireworks. I'm done with the shell. I'm actually proud of this one and won't be changing in the last minute. Oh. Interesting, Mango Tango. Interesting. TBD. Huh. It looks so pretty. There are videos of it drilling. Well, I'll have to look that up then, the drone fireworks, because now I'm very curious. You play the heck out of The Sims 2. I play The Sims 2 every once in a blue moon on stream, but like I play it constantly by myself because I really enjoy like the variety that it brings just for the sake of just randomness. You can't travel by yourself. Good. Burnt pancakes or chocolate pancakes? Sure. Let's go with that. Chocolate pancakes. Oh really? They had that during the inauguration? I kind of looked at it a little bit, but didn't really pay attention. I found a rock. Just a rock? Okay. Well, at least we're sunbathing. Can my child sunbathe too? Children can sunbathe as well? Oh, I did not know that. We found a clam. Ah! Oh my gosh, no way. Wait. Are you putting on sunscreen? Wait, that's so adorable. I love that he's putting on sunscreen. Protection for the skin is good for you, so you don't become a lobster. I love that. I love this game so much. The towel is literally his entire, like, half of his body. These towels are gigantic. But I kind of like it though, how big it is. That way you have a lot of room to work with. But like the towel was like basically half of his body. I swear this time though, Dream Home Decorator has changed me. Good. Dream Home Decorator is like a really good pack. Nobody's kidding. Not even kidding, because I'm telling you, Dream Home Decorator will change you as a builder, a game player, create a simmer, I find. It gives you all the things you need. Oh, are you done sunbathing? Oh, we got sunburnt. Great. Yeah, you can. Totally. Feel free. Just send me or send one of my mods the alert sound you want for your alert, and then I can make it happen. But yeah, feel free. You went to an art festival last weekend and forgot sunscreen and got burnt really bad. Oh no. Hopefully your sunburn was not this bad, because this is just a whole other vibe. She got burnt real bad. She's really struggling now today. Well, we can go back inside and maybe like take a nice little bubble bath maybe. My child, he put on sunscreen, so he should be fine. Oh, we got a tan. That's a beautiful lobster color. Oh my gosh. Dream home decorator is chef kiss. Oh, it is. She looked like she legit collapsed on the towel. Why her limbs look like that? I don't know. Those are the Sims 2 vibes for you, my friend. But my child got a tan. He got a tan. I've definitely had a burn that bad before. Oof. I just got darker, and that's all I got. When I didn't apply sunscreen enough. Okay, we don't get any memory from being sunburnt at all, but definitely what we can definitely do is go back inside and maybe just go on the computer and do some more skills. But I kind of want to go travel a little bit. Awesome, awesome sauce. Thank you, Games Are for Moms. And all I gotta do is just send a DM to one of my mods to the sound that you want, and then they can send it to me. You have weird tan lines. I just like, it's like I'm like naturally like lighter, like this brown, but when I'm in the sun too long, I just get darker. It happened to me one time when I was in Florida, and it was like 2 shades darker. He's really happy about it. He doesn't like being in the sun too long, but he's making a little sandcastle, which is cute. Destroy. Oh my gosh. That actually what happened to you? You and your cousin fell asleep on the beach and it was bad? Yeah, getting sunburned is not fun. It's really, really bad. What are you doing? You're gonna cheer up your child? Oh! Who are you? Not the social bunny showing up at our house and not us having low social. You never tan, thanks Irish ancestors. Good. Oh, that's the only art I took home and it was free? I mean, we do love a free moment when it comes to artwork. You got out on your lake this afternoon for our staycation. What a treat to get some suntan, you know? A little staycation, a little suntan is always fun. Why are you upset? Encourage to be nice. Appreciate, cheer up. Child. Good. No tans, terrible burns. I blistered from sunburns multiple times despite religious use of sunscreen. Oof. I pray no one gets sunburnt because getting sunburnt is literally the worst thing ever to get. Oh, so happy. But you're a smelly child. You should go get a bath. You're stinky. Stinky, stinky child should go take a nice, nice bath. But you took a bath and you're still sunburnt. Now, here's my thing. I wonder, where is... We need a mirror, actually, because I'm pretty sure we can actually get medicine cream from the medicine cabinet. So let's put this actually downstairs. That poor kid, he's been smelly for hours. That really tells you how much of a struggle it is to live in this household. We're out here really struggling. Okay, let's see if we can wash her face. Okay. It's okay, kids are sleepy always. Oh, kids are sleepy and smelly always. Okay, that's not creepy at all. That's not creepy of you hopping like that. That's not creepy at all. Why are you laughing at me? I'm gonna fight you. Rude. And then they disappeared. No. Honestly though, it's crazy, Justin. You would have no idea. The amount of people that buy fireworks is like in the couple hundreds of thousands of dollars of fireworks being spent, which is crazy. To here, maybe actually, we do have this business insignia. Where is our? Here it is. So we have 3 out of 45. Went to an island vacation, found a beach treasure, and went on a tour. But for you, though, okay. 8 pineapple surprise. Went on the beach island, found a secret map, went on a tour, found treasure, and slept in a tent. Oh. Creepy Chaos Bunny. Yeah, that was a social bunny in The Sims 2, and I've never been more terrified in my life. I'm glad Stink IRL doesn't get bad enough where legit green smoke clouds come from our pits. If it did, we would be heavily concerned. It's fun to see The Sims 2 again. I didn't realize how much I missed it. The Sims 2 is like that one game I can always get behind and never get bored, because it's never the same. Nothing is ever consistent, and that's why I like it. That bunny's gonna give me nightmares. Same. Like, imagine seeing that hop to your bed at 3 a.m. I'd be just scared so many times, and I would simply cry. Donnie Darko, but Sims. Oh my gosh. But anyway, for the most part though, I think what we need to do, save my game first and foremost, definitely. But I think, okay, that's not, I can ignore that actually. We can going through. With the Ultimate Collection, I find so much because I didn't have all the packs as a kid. Neither did I. I didn't have all the packs either. I mainly had, well, no, actually, no, I did have all of them, minus the holiday pack and one other pack that I forget. And I think I was like missing one. I do miss like the old launcher of The Sims 2, of having like to install it and it would show you what you have and what you don't have. I think it's really cool. Yeah, the clip. Yes. Swinging his legs in the potty. Ha ha ha. Okay. It broken did. The clip is broken. Oh no, the clip. It's broken. You think you're gonna head off to bed early or exhausted at night, everyone? Well, Det Kyle, thank you for hanging out with us today. I will hopefully see you next time for another stream, of course. Have fun, stay safe, rest up well. Okay. Let's do, wait, you can't ride, wait, what? What do you mean? My child's fine. He already ate food. Unless he didn't. Get some cereal. Is the pancake one? Really? Wait, let me see. Yeah, it says the clip is no longer available. Why is Twitch so glitchy? I just want my clips to be working. Hobie has to edit something. Let's make some more pottery. Make more plates. Let's do this one. There we go. So I won't be live until Monday again. So I will post a new schedule in Discord, most likely tomorrow, so you all know what's happening, but definitely check the Discord for the new schedule tomorrow, so you know what's happening this week, or I guess next week actually. How long are we gonna have the sunburn for? Does it last all day, all week? There we go. Oh, that clip. Oh, that clip. Okay, cool. Perfect. Yay, more Twitter views. More Twitter views. Yay. Boom, pow, kaboom. Sky is sparkling here. It literally is. I'm sitting on my balcony watching all the traffic on the main beach road. I'm like, why? Y'all just go home. Go home, besties. You're all don't need no fireworks. And when traffic gets crazy, you know, I don't know actually. I don't even think Struggling even took a bath at all. I had her try to, but she didn't. Let's go upstairs and see if it works. There should be like some type of itch cream or whatever to get rid of the sunburn. But let's see if it works. It should. Please. Please. Yeah, no. Taking a bath doesn't work, but it does seem that like it's going down a little bit, but it doesn't look like it. Ooh, man, I'm telling you. Why is this house so empty? So it's a vacation house that we bought. With The Sims 2 Bon Voyage, you can buy vacation homes. And we bought one in Twiki Islands. And it comes empty. So we have to furnish it over time to make it look a little bit more furnished. But we're on vacation at the moment. Makes a break for it? Oh my gosh. I don't think there is. Actually, let me see. Let me go on the computer. And let's see. I wonder if we can buy jewelry souvenir. No. Maps, no. Jewelry, no. Produce? Ooh, no. Yeah, it looks like we can't really buy anything at the moment when it comes to like getting rid of our sunburn, which I never really knew how to get rid of it. The sunburn should go away in a few days. Few sim days. There's no treatment for it. Oh, well, I guess, you know, our job may or may not like our new look, but you know, we'll have to deal with it. But good to know. Don't they know people need sunburn relief, right? It's crazy. We need sunburn relief in order to thrive and live. I mean, my kid put on sunblock and he got a tan. So he seems okay with it, I guess, with his tan, which will go away in a couple of days, like you said. Yeah, The Sims 3 had sunblock or sunburn relief, I'm pretty sure. But The Sims 2 didn't really have any of that. Oh? Did you learn a new... Oh, hang 10? Wait, gesture? Hang loose. It's even in her scalp, yeah. It's literally all over her body. Like everywhere. And it's just so much. Oh, don't change your appearance. Please don't. We need to have you go brush your teeth. It's in her scalp, her face, her hands, her legs, her feet, her everywhere. It's just too much. But why can I not ride on this? I guess, oh, because it's only made for toddlers. Yeah, only toddlers can use that. Man, I wish kids could use it. Oh well, that's fine. Well, nonetheless, at least I knew. I want to put out this thing right here since it's always summer here. And then maybe we can also get ourselves a little car, which, now the thing about it, let me go and get the car. We can drive to places at least. And then get our car back right here. Now we can drive to places. Oh, lemonade stand. Yeah. It is definitely summer every single day in this game for Bon Voyage. You are correct. I forgot about the lemonade stand. Let's get... Where did it go? Where is thy lemonade stand? I just saw it too. Get this. Here it is. Let's put it out in the sun. There we go. We got our lemonade stand. I do want a barbecue. Let's see, barbecue. And I'm gonna find a mod where I can invite my pets to vacation with me. That way they're not stuck home alone. I left my dog Help all alone in the home. And they just can't leave. Well, a little jacuzzi will be fun. That's pretty big. We'll get some workout equipment as well. It looks like she squirted ketchup on her head. Oh my gosh, not the ketchup. Hope I didn't get one day. Starting to feel like my skin is a bit warmer than usual. It's the heat. I feel like it's definitely the heat for sure. Definitely put on sunblock or like sunscreen every single day. Even if you're not going outside, just wear it because you never know. You really wish they would come back with The Sims. You love using the lemonade stand for the kids. Me too. I would charge Sims out the wazoo for lemonade. Every chance I would get, I would do it. I was trying to find a stand for you with my mouth and I really couldn't. Mood. I like to think of my kids as child entrepreneurs because they're always earning money. And sometimes that lemonade is like $27 per cup. And I'm like, I didn't set those prices. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't, but possibly I'd do it again. It would be nice to have a lemonade stand kit. It wouldn't make sense. Because I think they're very cute, you know? Lemonade stand kit with lemonade only for the summer. Hot chocolate for the winter. Tea for spring and fall. I mean, that would be really cool as like a stand for kids to sell. But we have a clip of the day, bestie, so who's ready for the clip of the day? Yeah, you technically, I think you can. I've never tried with a drink pitcher though to sell drinks like that. But I would assume it would work the same. Maybe. I'm going to test that theory and see. Clip of the day, everyone. We have the Eliza Pancakes pancake clip. Now, honestly though, it's a time. What's happening? Hello? Oh? What? You think we have a problem? Wait. Yay! No. Wait. Wait a minute. When did Bob get electrocuted by lightning? The one time my face came the same size? Shocking. It's so violent. You're telling me Bob gets electrocuted by lightning and gets lightning powers, and then Eliza gets hit by a meteorite all on the same day? There's literally no way. There's literally no way. Rick, wait, also, I don't even remember it raining. What? You think we have a problem? Wait, no. Maybe it rained in the game before I had turned it to a different time. But I don't even remember Bob getting electrocuted by lightning at all. Like, at all. But yeah, Eliza died. So if you didn't know this, so with The Sims 4, when they had patched in a base game update before werewolves, they gave us a singular small skinty telescope. After years of waiting, we finally got one. And they added in a new death called Death by Meteorite. And so when it happens, I think it's very, 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 very funny when it actually happens. So like, what's happening? You have your Sims moon gaze. Hello? And when it happens, this happens. Wait, so no. Wait. It's very, very funny. And it's so aggressive too on how abrupt it happens. Wait a minute. When did Bob get electrocuted by lightning? Like, what? And Bob's pretending to be shocked at the death, like he didn't want this to happen. But what's even funnier though? Bob gets electrocuted by lightning and gets lightning powers, and then Eliza gets hit by a meteorite all on the same day. There's literally no way. But you know what's even funnier though? Moments after this happened, I was like, Bob has lightning powers. What if we like have lightning struck right by Eliza? I did that. Nothing really happened, but it was very funny though. It was a rough day that day. It really was. I love that you planned this out and still freaked out. It's very funny. It's very funny when things like tragically happen in my game because when you least expect it, it just happens. I came to say I've arrived, but it won't let me say the other part. Oh. Twitch being weird. Twitch being extra. But Jordy, hi. How are you? Hope you're doing well today, my friend. They had a rough day. I mean, after, the sad truth that they no longer have their kid, Iggy Pancakes, it was a matter of time they were going to struggle. I was just waiting for the moment personally. Let's be real here. I was just waiting. Ooh, you know what, besties? I think I would love to send you over to another stream who is playing The Sims 2. Not a lot of people play The Sims 2 on stream, like, at all. I feel like I'm the only one who plays The Sims 2 all the time. But this person, a Cotton Sock, is playing The Sims 2 right now, and they have the Goth household that they're playing. They're a YouTuber who also plays The Sims 3 as well. If you're not familiar with them, I think you would love them a lot. But the quote of the day, though, besties, is, can I get a free drink? I am tired of getting arrested when I'm angry. What? Wait, I'm tired. I just got arrested. I'm angry. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? I don't understand. That was for The Sims 4. That makes zero sense because you can't even get arrested in The Sims 4. Weird. But anyway, besties, let's go send some love over to a Cotton Sock playing The Sims 2 University. So if you've never seen the University expansion pack and how it works and what happens, you are in for a definitely wild, wild ride. I will see you all on Monday for a new stream at 6 p.m. Central Time. I'll post the schedule in Discord tomorrow so you all know what's happening. But for the most part, thank you all for hanging out with me. See y'all next time. Have fun, stay safe, be you, be true, and goodbye. Bye-bye. Peace.